what you get is that you have a spare character on the side. So if you do end up dying in the middle of the game, you can be a part of a group of reinforcements, right, that arrive on the scene, right? Does that make sense?
Okay, so
If you don't roll one
uh,
now, but every game, if if you're not subscribed or anything, you're at least allowed a new character per game. It's your reward for just joining in, since technically, right, it is that you might die every game, so you have a chance if
okay,
you don't die every game to build up your crew, right, a retinue.
I would just like to ask somebody to lend me 10 copper, and I'll pay them 15 next time. That's the only thing I have to do.
All right, so you're just requesting some money.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll get
Carl
back to you.
will donate if he has the money.
All right, on your turn,
Thank
you
you so
could.
much.
So if that's all there is, SB, it's your turn. You're gonna play as Carl. The first move you want to make is you want to provide him 10 copper pieces, which you don't have. You have maybe 7 at most, because one is 2 are in the bank. Money will be taxed if it's banked.
Okay. Sorry, Bilbo. I'm too poor right now. Um, I'm just gonna take just Carl. I don't need to do any prep. Just Carl's going alone.
Okay, good. Uh, Ethan, Yemo was killed last game, so you're gonna roll a new one,
Yep.
or you're gonna play it as the one
Nope.
you already have.
I'm going to play. I am going to play as Oscar. It's been a few days, and it's been a few days in game. Play him. He needs to heal something. It's been about 4 days. May I roll
Go ahead.
to heal him? Okay. It's a
D3.
yeah, it's D3. I have +2, so it's +1. Um, would a 4 on a D6 be a 1 again?
4 on a D6 is 2. 3 and 4 are 2. 5 and
Okay.
6 is 3. 1 and 2 is 1.
So +3, +2 to con.
If you said it was 4 days, on average, that means that you recovered 6 hit points. So you can take 6 if you want. Plus your constitution bonus. So,
Doesn't he? Yeah, doesn't he have a con?
yeah.
I'm just gonna.
So instead of rolling, we
So
can just go with the default. And if you go with the default, you would heal after 4. You said it was been 4 days since Oscar last adventured.
Yes, I think if I counted the records correctly.
His last
Because
expedition
this
took
counts
place
as
on
a-
the 11th, right?
Yeah.
So he rested on the 12th and the
counts.
13th. And today's game is going to be on the 14th, I think. So it's been 2 days of rest. So you heal 2d3 worth of hit points. It's only been 2 days
I
of
rolled-
rest.
Rolled 3 ones, and I rolled a. Not just a 3. +2. Yeah, I rolled 8 hit points back then. So I have 10 in total.
Okay, so on 2d3s, what did you roll?
So I rolled a 1 and a 4. Plus I added my constitution twice, right?
Yes.
Or do I only add it once?
So in that case, you healed from the first one 3 hit points. Second one, you healed 4 hit points. Okay, so it's 7 hit points.
7 hit points. Okay. So 2 + 7. Now I have 9. Did I have
Do you have any other preparations you need to make before we move on?
Nope.
Okay.
So I need.
All right, Geese. You're playing as Goose. You've more than likely recovered all your hit points now. Do you have any preparation?
Very simple thing. I need 2 pickaxes added to my cart. So
Okay.
I should have 1 right now.
The cost of a pickaxe is 4 coppers. You have none on you, so you have to use banked funds.
Yeah, that's fine. I want to get a couple planks, so just wide planks or whatever, if that's possible.
It is possible. Let me have a look. Planks. Alright. So basically 1 pound of wood, like a log, might cost you 1 copper. If you want, say, for example, a 10-foot plank, right? That's maybe 1 feet wide and weighs maybe 10 pounds. It would cost you 1 copper for a 10-foot by 1 foot plank.
Cool.
Would that be
two
fair?
Of those, throw them in the cart.
You want how many of those?
2.
2. Alright, so 2 10-foot by 1 foot planks, right?
Correct.
Okay.
And that's going to be in the cart. So for anybody that's going to be doing the mining, feel free to grab what you need. Hopefully that's understood. That's good for the DM. So 3 pickaxes, 2 planks, and rations. Go ahead and pick up. Let's do. How many of us are there? There's 8, 9. Go ahead and pick up. Let's say 10 rations or whatever 3 sets is. 9 rations.
You need rations. You want 9 rations, so 3 sets? Or you want 9 sets? Okay. It's 3 sets of rations.
Yeah, 3 sets. Yep, that's good to go.
Alright. Anything else?
Did you ever give me the roll for the reroll for the fudge?
The fudge.
Yeah, I sent it yesterday. I just never mentioned it.
Oh, you bought a fudge?
Yeah.
Okay, appreciate it. Yeah, I can give you that. It only
Yeah, cool.
costs
And that's it.
$5.
Just 5.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, I'll give you that right now. Okay.
Appreciate it.
All right. Appreciate it. Yep. Let's see. Honestly, it's your turn. So, your last character died. You're gonna roll a new one, or you're gonna play a Schnauzer the third, the one you were planning on playing earlier.
Schnauzer third. Go ahead and make Schnauzer third error of Schnauzer second, and yeah, that'd be it. By Gambison.
Alright, one step at a time. So first you want to make him the heir of Schnauzer the second, so now you've got to inherit anything that was left over. Right, so let's start with that. Okay, so here's Schnauzer the second's record. First thing you can inherit is some money that he acquired. Right. Due to his level of fame, there's 20 coppers worth, plus the banked funds, you get 90% of it, so 44. So 44 plus 20, 64.
The XP from Schnauzer's first.
I'm not sure. So 64, 76. You want to find out?
Yeah.
Alright, that's just extra prep. Let's see. Just a moment. As already noted, Schnauzer was killed and looted by hobgoblins. However, his horse and supplies was recovered by his companions. This can be inherited. We'll put this on on Schnauzer the third. He had copper on him. Oh no, this is copper in the bank, which we already inherited. Okay, so no copper on him. Alright, so in that case, heir is Schnauzer the third. Okay, noted here too. Heir of Schnauzer the second. Alright, then you want to make sure that Schnauzer the first passed off his inheritance. Is that what you said?
Yes. The XP, like the money from the XP that he had.
Yeah, he did. Well,
Okay.
I'll double check. If the money is removed, then yes, he did. Yep. The money was, or if the name has already been placed. So Error Schneider the third, Error is Schneider the second. Yep. That means Schneider the second receives 70 coppers.
And that 70 goes to Schnauzer the third.
Alright. Yeah, I don't remove the XP from the character record. But once the error's been annotated and you're dead, it's already passed on.
Okay. Yeah, let's buy Gambison for the money.
You want a heavy Gamson or a normal Gamson?
Heavy.
Alright. Well, you're probably a heavy footman or something. Do you want a heavy helmet?
No, I don't.
Okay. Anything else?
Nope.
Do you want to bank your money?
Bank it yet.
Alright. Thank you. That's it. Slugger's turn. Slugger, looks like your last character, Sonny, was killed by a giant crab spider. So, you're gonna roll up a new one.
Yep.
Welcome back. It's
Yep.
been a while.
I was hoping I didn't remember correctly, but no, I do definitely remember the spiders.
It's all good. Let's see. Alright, so your new character. Do you want to roll on the dice rolls channel?
Yes, I haven't done this yet in a little bit, so give me just a second. It's backslash, right, or which was the command?
Yep. Forward slash and then roll and then space 6 space 3 D6. Alright. I'll tap at the command so you can see it if you need to.
Alright.
Alright. Do you know what class you want with that?
What is the 15-16 stats?
Intelligence and wisdom.
Oh.
Magic user, cleric, elf. What do you think?
Sorry, I'm trying to think.
In the meantime, go ahead and roll 3d6 then for your money while you're thinking. Alright. Let's see. My recommendations, magic user, cleric, or elf. If you want, you can also play a decent fighter or dwarf.
Sorry, say that last part again?
You could play as a decent dwarf or fighter as well.
Let's go ahead and go with the elf for now. I'll give me one spell, right?
You have to pay for a spell book, yeah, and then a random spell would cost you about 5 coppers. So,
Which one comes with the spell automatically?
magic user. You'll buy a book and you get to start with some free spells.
Let's go with magic user. That would be a good stat roll, right? 15-16.
Yep. Alright, so you've got a spell book, and you get to start with either 2 random spells, 2 Dungeon Master Chosen spells, or 1 spell of your choice. What is your preference?
I'll go with the Dungeon Master spells to keep the speed going fast.
Alright, you get Sleep and Read Magic. Okay, you've got 12 coppers left over. What weapons do you want?
What weapons can a magic user use that are
Any.
spear? Any?
In my game, it's any.
I have my strength stat is 10, or.
Yep.
And what is the 12?
Charisma.
How much is a spear?
With it having a sling on it, 4 coppers. Without a sling,
And then
3
it's like
coppers.
a wielding spear, right?
Yeah, one you can fight with.
No, I just want to make sure not throwing. Sorry. You said how much with the sling?
4 coppers. You can afford it.
So I'm gonna get one of those.
Alright, would you like
Would be my cheapest. Sorry.
Go ahead. Cheapest what?
Would be the cheapest like projectiles as far as like something
Sling
I
and
could throw,
stones.
or if it would be bow or.
I would recommend sling and stones. 2 coppers total.
All right.
Unless you want
So
a
yeah,
bow.
let's get a. Yeah, go ahead and get the sling, and then load up on say 15 stones.
Okay, and yep, stones are free. A pouch can carry up to 30. So you have 15 of 30.
So I still have 8 copper left.
You have 6 now.
Oh, 6, sorry. Let me up on some light to mid armor that's cheap as possible.
Okay, either a shield or a gambeson. What would you prefer?
How much is a shield?
With the sling, 6 coppers. Without one, 5 coppers.
Let's go ahead and invest in the shield.
Do you want a sling for it too, or no?
Yeah.
Alright, and that's everything. Last step is a name. Do you want to pick it, or would you like an old school name?
I got one CARAV, K-A-R-A-V. How's that?
You said K-A-R-A-V, Carav.
Yeah, CARAV.
Good to go. Sounds good. Alright. Next is Sneaky. Looks like you're new here. So,
Hey.
welcome. Go ahead and start off with rolling your ability scores. To do this, you're going to go to Dice Rolls channel. You're going to type in the command /roll
Okay.
space 6 space 3d6. Okay. If you look higher in the rolls, you'll see I've done the same.
Okay. I did it wrong.
It's okay. That can be your money roll. There you go. That's your ability scores.
Okay.
So basically, you have 9 strength, 8 intelligence, 16 wisdom, 10 dexterity, 7 constitution, and 8 charisma, which tells us that your character is very wise and very capable of being a cleric. But there are 7 choices you have. You have cleric, fighter, magic user, thief, dwarf, elf, and halfling for your jobs, your class options. You get to pick one.
I'll be a cleric, but can I be like a warrior cleric? I don't want to like sit in the back. I want to fight people.
Yep, it is the cleric's job to fight and defend the party against undead. So there's no such thing as a healer only cleric in OD&D. In fact, you don't even get healing magic until level 2. So your main job is to kill things and to turn undead. Alright, so which means to pray. Yeah, to compel evil. So, yeah, even if you wanted to be a healing type cleric, you can't because you have no spells at the start. You only have the means to kill and to compel evil. Let's see.
Okay.
Alright, next is money, which you already rolled. You rolled 9. Roll a d6 as well for your hit points. You have a -1 penalty due to your low constitution. Okay, you've got 1 hit point. It's okay. You'll be fine. Just don't get hit. You've got 9 coppers. The first thing we need to buy is a holy symbol that you can wear around your neck. And then, of course, you'll need weapons. Do you have a weapon in mind that you would like?
I kind of want it to be like a lumberjack, so I wanted like a big ball of beer and then an axe.
An axe, okay. A hand axe would cost you, I think, 4 coppers. If you want a...
Wait, can I chop wood with that?
It's meant for killing, but if you would rather have a hatchet or like a wood axe, that's fine too. Those are heavier and slower.
Yeah.
Not as good for killing, but very good for work.
Yeah, I want that. I want a hatchet.
Okay.
The good work axe.
Alright, so you want a hatchet that costs 2 coppers.
Yep.
Are
Alright.
we getting this character set up, or?
We are.
Alright.
And then can I get like a big bottle of like beer?
Yeah,
I want to
so-
like run around with beer.
We can get you a beer skin. Right. So a beer skin, let's see. Either that or maybe we can buy you a bigger container. Let's see. I'll check the container types that you can afford. So far you only spent 7 coppers. Of your 9, you have 2 coppers left. Alright, so I mean a skin only costs 1 copper, and beer you can get 5 pints. So it would fill the skin completely, and then you would have 2 things of beer left, which of course have no container, so it's just being served at the establishment you bought it from, and you will just have to drink it. So
Okay, can I get like a big barrel?
you don't have enough money to buy a barrel. That's the thing. That makes sense.
Okay, I'll buy a skin and then I'll drink the rest.
Let me see if there's anything else you could get. Alright, I think I found something for you. Let's see. It would be considered... Wait. It's 2 coppers, never mind. Bottle is 1 copper. Alright. Yeah, the best one at the moment is a skin. For you. Either that or a bottle. But they both cost 1 copper, which is the issue. So.
Okay, I'll just get 2 skins then, if that's okay.
And no beer?
And then as much beer as I can buy. For the
Well,
skins.
you only have 2 coppers, so each skin costs 1 copper, and then 5 pints of beer is 1 copper. Does that make sense?
Oh, okay.
So you would
Okay, I'll
only
get
be-
1 skin, 1 beer.
Okay. So you have a beer skin, it has 3 pints.
Okay.
Alright, thank you. Final step to your character is choosing a name. Do you want an old school name or do you want to pick your own name?
I want to be called Lumberjack.
It is an occupation, but if you really want to be named Lumberjack, that's fine, I suppose. As long as it's not
Yes.
outrageously strange. Okay. Yadio. You're playing as HEWELIN. Do you have any preparation?
Yeah, I have my character. I have my character that from like the last Dungeon Master. Wait, hold on. What were you saying? It's like
Yeah,
my
so you're playing
preparations.
as HEWELIN. Do you need to prepare anything for HEWELIN? You have 3 coppers.
Oh, right. Not that I think of. I don't think so. No.
Alright, and would you like to roll another character for this game, since you are a returning player?
Nah, I'm gonna use the same character
Okay, that's fine.
if I can.
You could. Alright. Do we skip over anyone? Oh wait, Alpha, right? You were late. Okay, so are you with us?
I know I've been here.
Okay. I guess you just weren't present on your turn. Alright. Your character was killed, so you get to roll a new character.
Yeah, I did the rolls already. They're in the dice rolls.
Alright, good. Thank you. I'll take a look. Alright, do you know what class you want? What's else?
Fighter. And then I rolled 7 for the money and then 8 for the hit points.
Would you like to adjust your scores? You're allowed to adjust your intelligence and wisdom by lowering them to increase your strength, which is your prime requisite. Right? It would be a 2-for-1 trade. Minimum is, of course, 9 per score that you lower. So you could, of course, lower your intelligence by a total of, say, 6 points, bringing it to... Oh, wait, no. Lower it to a total of 4 points, right? So bring it to 9. Increase your strength by 2 points. You can do that with wisdom, too. So you bring these both to 9.
I'll do that.
And then you'll get a +4 to your strength, which brings you to 16. You'll be good at your job.
Perfect.
Alright, good. So, you roll your hit points and shit already. So, 8 hit points plus 2 bonus. So you have 10 hit points to start. This guy's kind of a prodigy fighter, it looks like. Perfect score so far. High strength, dexterity, constitution, right? And charisma. You roll your money as well. You
Yeah, I
scored,
got 7.
7? Okay. Do you know what gear you want?
I'll just do the basic gear.
Or actually, is this the heir of Arthur?
Yeah.
Okay, let's inherit this gear then. So Arthur was killed and looted. So the only thing that is inheritable is the horse and money in the bank. So. Alright, we'll annotate this right now. You lose out on 6 covers due to, of course, the bank fees. So you're getting 51. You have 58 coppers to invest in gear. Let me take note that this is the heir. So what is your new character's name?
You want an Arthur the second.
Arthur the second, very well. Alright, so, yeah, what would you like to take? Or what would you like to start with? You have 58 coppers.
Okay, let's do we'll upgrade the helmet to heavy.
Alright, what's next?
We'll get a shield.
Okay. Do you want it to be heavy or normal? And do you want a sling on there?
We'll do a sling. We'll do normal for now. And then we'll do gambeson as well.
Heavy or normal?
Normal.
Okay.
What does that leave? How much does that leave me with?
You have 42 left.
42. Okay. We're gonna get a spear with a sling.
All right. You have 38.
Okay. We're gonna do a sword for 10 copper with the scabbard.
All right.
We'll do a backpack.
All right. Anything else?
We will do a. Let me see here. I'm trying to look at the. We'll do a crossbow.
Do you want a slung crossbow or a slung arbalist or a slung latchet?
Slung crossbow. Or how much is the arbalist?
I think it's let me double check. I think it's 15, but I'll double check for you. Arbalist is 10 coppers.
Oh, it's 10. Yeah, I'll do the arbalist. Slung. And then I'll do a thing of bandages.
Okay.
Torches and the tinderbox.
Okay. Anything else?
How much do I have left? I'll bank the rest.
All right. Sounds good. All right. I did notice we have some late joins. Are you guys trying to play with us, Mitch and Verdi?
I
It's
want to
feasible.
listen into the session so I can get a vibe for how y'all play.
If it's feasible,
Sure.
sure. But I see quite a few people. I thought I was joining just because there were so many people, and I thought it was just they were chilling. But I have time right now. So.
All right. We'll add
I
you.
also have time, but I do not know how your groups work, and I have another group that I play with as well that I've been playing with for 10 years. I want to learn how y'all work.
10 years? Dang.
Yes.
So.
All right.
There's
Yeah.
not a
No
lot
worries.
of role playing. There's a lot of killing
All right.
Murder.
or dying. But yeah.
So yeah, we play old school D&D. It's more of a war game than modern terms of modern way of playing it, which is more of a interaction game. So it's character interaction. But yeah, it's more of a war game in the old days, I guess. Treasure hunt, monster hunt. That's it. Dungeon crawling.
I should.
MITCHEL.
Suppose, is everybody okay with me playing? Speak up if you have something against it. I won't fight you.
Join us, both of you.
We're good,
No
bro.
problem.
We're good.
Okay. All right. MITCHEL, you got 258 coppers. Do you need to prepare anything?
Yeah. No. Do you have? Oh, I got my player list for you, but okay. Cool. You already found it. I'm good to go, I think, unless you see something I need.
Do you want to bank your money then?
Yeah, let's bank the money. Keep like 10 on me.
All right. That should be the end of our preparations. So take 5. Come back in 5 minutes to start the play. All right. I'll see you guys in 5. I'll start a timer.
Mitch, so
Yes, sir.
Right.
the plan is it's a very simple game for them. We had a pretty rough game last game. They're going to mine out some stuff. We have enough players they can cover their side and do their thing. You're a level 3 fighter, are you not?
Yeah, I figured I'll just crush whatever
Okay.
comes through. I have 2 horses. We can carry out more.
Oh, we're in
combat,
Goblin
whatever.
Caves. So,
Oh,
Um,
Goose, what is your wisdom? What is your wisdom, dude?
Wisdom?
I don't know.
Wisdom is
let me
like
continue what I was saying.
yeah.
Your checks.
For us, if you, me, and maybe 2 other people that have like either damage or good thing, we can go to the right since there's enough of them to mine that stuff out. They're mining
Yeah,
out those
I
$50
assume we're
worth.
pulling. I assume we're pulling security,
What?
right?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
So,
Well,
is it
guys,
what-
I
what is-
think that
what
we
is-
should.
Huh?
I think that we should listen to someone with the highest wisdom because they're very wise. So I don't know if we should listen to Geese.
You don't waste my 5 minutes. I'm gonna be butthurt.
yeah, he's been wasting everybody's time since he joined the server.
It's okay. It's okay, dog. It's okay.
What?
Yeah.
Why are you even
You
talking
can't,
about
you
artificial?
can't be. You can't. There's. You can't be worse than a Kumas.
Yeah.
just
You're
left?
right.
Anyway, real quick though, we'll get this sorted. So, I'm assuming I'm gonna follow you, right? Now, if they're mining, if there's any way that's like into like if we go in right and there's like our guys on the outside of the cave, and they're mining in between our guys controlling the
is
entrance, like the
4.
NPCs. So there's 4 ways in. So
So-
we'll have to all.
Correct.
Someone will either have to stay with them because as they're mining, they're making noise. I'm assuming they're mining,
Yeah.
correct? Yeah.
So I'll stick
Um,
with them.
Yeah.
You can watch. We have a level 2 tunnel towards the east side of the area we're going to be mining in.
Mhm.
If you want to cover that side, we can have our mage kind of stay wherever mage wants to stay. I mean, he could be closer to
I'll take the
so
mage.
he
I mean,
can
I'm a
react.
fighter,
That
so
would be me.
Okay,
yeah.
so you watch west, I'll watch east, then. Or
Yeah.
other way around. You watch east, I'll watch west. How
Is there a
about
map of this place already made or somewhere?
that? We're
Yeah.
barely going to be within the entrance. It's going to be very understandable.
Okay.
And
I
then
do have
there is an
real-
area to the north. Go ahead. So,
Really quickly, there's.
Go ahead.
I have a mule. It can enter caves, so I can just put everything on
Yeah.
my horse and empty the mule and just bring what we need. need? Is everybody? We have pickaxes and shit, right?
I already bought some.
2.
Yeah,
I bought a couple too.
we have 3.
Oh,
We should
I
have
have
3.
a couple.
Do we have any rope?
cleared. When's the last time we were here? Is there gonna be traps?
I have rope. We all have rope.
It should be
I've got
good. We were here last
pythons.
night.
I've got pythons, so we can hammer them into the wall and tie people to it if we need to.
Cool. Alright, cool. I'll watch
Fuck, am I
west.
gonna
You
tie
watch
somebody
east.
up? What the fuck?
There's a hidden door to the north. I'm almost guaranteed. So we need to have somebody on range duty ready to shoot through that door.
Hidden door? They don't just. You gotta find the hidden door to use it, no?
I'm pretty confident I know exactly where it's at. I don't even need to look for it.
Why?
I'm pretty confident.
If we're gonna focus on, I'll just follow your lead, bro. Just tell me where to
Treasure.
stand.
Same.
Let's just get the treasure and
Yeah. At least get that cleared out so we can stop everything trying to get it.
if we get it
So
quick,
did
then maybe
we go in there last time with sticks and clear it out from mines or no?
This is a completely different area. This is
All right, you go
what do you
first.
call it?
This is goblins.
Yeah, this is the Southern Goblin.
I
I don't
You
care
remember
about
the one you
goblins.
entered?
Got bombs too. The hell.
So the
You
one
go
you
first.
entered, we've been clearing that out. So we know on the west side there is a goblin like stronghold or well, like whatever it's called. I don't know what it's called. It's just an area where it's on a goblin star. So we know that there is a lot of goblin activity to the west. We know to the east that there is a level 2 place that way, and also possible hobgoblins and stuff like that. So then to the south, of course, is open, and to the north, I believe there's a hidden. So the priority should be east and west, and then our secondary priority should be north and south.
All right, like I said, you just lead the way, buddy.
We ain't got to go far in.
Tell me what to do, and I'll do my job. By the way, if you're like part of the low level, like mining crew, just grab a pickaxe and a torch, boy. Get in there. Follow us.
I am.
But
the
you've got
main
you got
quest,
pay
by the way.
you got pay us to do work, dude. This isn't.
You're getting
for
paid
free.
by mining copper, right? So you're literally mining money, right? And then we split it at the end. Now you're more than welcome if you think that you like dug it up so you deserve it. If you feel like a little slave, but at the same time, go without me. See what happens.
He is a little
Yeah, but
slave.
you're just exploiting us, dude. You're gonna stand there and do nothing while we mine.
If I wanted to
Well,
exploit you,
bro.
I would not play with you.
Purity
No,
is
he's
an
not
important.
exploiting.
What if
He's
you get?
protecting.
Yeah, so
This
what if you
guy's
get
gonna be
ambushed by?
left behind.
I think he's just,
It's
think he's just
basically like
trolling,
having
bro.
your
It's not a big
pants
deal.
down, bro. You have your pants down.
Anyway,
When
I
you're
think
mining
time's
next.
up, guys, right?
Someone left. I don't know who
Yeah.
left.
All right, yeah, time is up. So I'm grabbing your token so we can get this started. Just a moment. So we got 5 of all the tokens. Okay, so we'll need a few more tokens real quick.
Is that a
Roll the
fucking
different
toad?
characters.
What is that? Who looks like a toad? Bilbo? No.
So he's a halfling. He's a lot smaller.
Oh no, I meant the goose. What the fuck?
I don't know. I just told him give me one.
Bro, he gave you. I don't even think it's that shape of a face.
I don't need one of those. Unnecessary.
It's just a bigger target.
Yeah.
So yeah, great helmet.
The saturation is so high right now.
Yeah, dude, it's like.
Yeah,
you zoom in, and it's the pixels are just like, hey, what's up?
Yeah, it's white and black. Like there's no in between.
It's super deep, right? I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah, this should be pretty easy.
That's
It-
wild.
We shouldn't have too much going on.
Oh, that
Should
one.
be.
Should be.
Well, is this for me?
So I just wanted to clarify, when you guys play, you don't really role play much. It's more strategic and mathematical.
Okay, so
Correct.
I'll mock up this real quick. All right, you enter a cave. All right, you got your light radius. You can see down there. I'll describe the cave. There's a puddle. It goes down. You can see the cave continues. It smells musky. What do you do? And you say, I walk down the cave, or I run down the cave. All right. Well, if you're running, you're not careful. All right. You're making more noise or whatever. Depending on how quickly you answer and how light your character is, you'll move faster, and there'll be more. If you're slower, there'll be more opportunities for monsters to roll. Because we roll for like encounters based on time. Time is also judged by 2 things: how long we take to decide shit, right? If we spend a turn thinking, or if we spend a turn moving, or a little bit of both. Heavier people move slower, therefore you make it less far into the cave. and have more encounter chances, right? So basically, every 2 turns, depending on how large the party is that someone has, they'll roll for an encounter. It depends if you're in combat or not. Combat goes really fast,
All right.
like 10-second turns.
So for those who are not as familiar with our game, I'm gonna introduce you to the game real quick, and then we'll get started, right? So I know we've already taken time to prepare you all to play, get you ready, get your character and all that. But it's very simple to actually play it. Okay. So of course we're playing old school Dungeons and Dragons. The game is about telling stories of adventurers, parties of adventurers who go out to hunt monsters and treasures for gold and glory in the medieval world of Dungeons and Dragons. Okay. So to play it's very simple though. So you know what the purpose is, right? What the point is. Your job in this game, the objective is to get gold and glory. But to play it's very simple. The Dungeon Master starts the game out by describing to you the situation you're in. Every player will have a turn to decide what the character will do during that turn. And then of course we'll roll some dice to determine the results of your actions. And when it's your turn again, I'll describe your current situation, you'll decide your next action, and then we'll roll dice as we need to, right? But that's the sequence of play. Basically, how it usually goes is I'll describe the overall situation to you all. Every player will have a chance to speak first before I decide anything, right? And then once everyone has decided what they plan to do that turn, I will then, of course, go back to the top and let you all know what happened in result of your action for that turn. And then you guys will get to choose your next action from there as well. And so when I get back to you again, you'll have a new situation, or the results of your actions will be the situation you're in, right, which you can act upon again. So that's it. It's just a back and forth interaction, right, or play, right? That's it. So to start off, of course, our campaign left off with our adventurers based outside of the southern cavern, right? Basically, this cavern is in the territories of demi-human race known as greenskins, known as, or they consist of mainly goblins, hobgoblins, and orcs, right? These caves are east of the nearest town, known as Down, your base town, right? The Kingdom of Down has hired on adventurers and the like to, of course, hunt down these monsters and recover whatever treasures they can. Prior to, of course, this great campaign to the east, these greenskins were raiding our lands. They stole treasure, they stole people, they stole land, right? So we've been fighting to take it back. We've cleared them of our lands, and now we're taking the battle to them. We've cleared out their outposts. We've besieged their caverns, right? So all the entrances and exits that we know of, at least in their main fortress, have been taken, right? We currently occupy and have besieged all entry points, right? So we're encamped on the south face of their stronghold, their underground stronghold, known as the caves of the greenskins and such, right? We're at the Goblin area, though, which is to the south. And now we're taking the battle on the ground. We're going into their, stronghold, and we're raiding it, right? We're trying to hunt them all down and recover whatever treasure we can, whatever bounties we can, and of course any of the victims that they captured, right? Prisoners of war, right? So that's our job here. If you don't like this job as a group, you guys can decide to move your campaign elsewhere. But that's currently what we're doing for our campaign, right? We're hunting down greenskins, and we're taking the battle to them, right? So, all right. Our crew consists of roughly 9 members at the moment, I think. Let me double check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. All right. Am I missing someone's token? I think I'm missing a token on here. Let's see. Who doesn't see their character on the board?
I see 9. There's 5 and
Okay.
4.
Bilbo, Arthur. Oh, is Arthur not on the
Yes,
board? Okay, there we go. So.
Someone left earlier. I don't know who it was.
Currently we have.
Can someone ping Slugger, see if he's coming back or not? Otherwise, he just wasted our time, and then we'll just drop him.
Who?
Ping Slugger, see if he's coming back. Alright, I'll do it.
Where did I ping?
See.
I got it. Take your seat, DM. Too busy already.
Okay. If there's not a good reason why he just left mid,
I'm gonna call him.
and then of course
Pick up
we'll
the
just
phone,
drop
buddy.
him.
Well, thank y'all for letting me listen in and see what the vibe is about.
You're welcome.
All
By
right.
the way, do you know where to find Cause I want to also try out like the roleplay D&D. Never mind. There they left.
I
Yeah, no
think
need. Oh, never mind. The other person left. It's a different person. My bad. Because I want to try out
What did Mitch just leave?
like like where you can interact with NPCs and stuff, like type of roleplay at some point.
All right.
yeah, that's the
Do you know like a good Discord server for that? Cause like
Why are we talking about
or
this
like
shit
one
bro?
for like.
DM each other.
Yeah, Dio.
Damn.
We are
Alright.
trying to start a game, brother. You can
Yeah,
interact
let
with
me add
NPCs
you.
if there are NPCs in the game. It's just the game doesn't focus on rewarding you for interacting with NPCs in the way that
I know.
modern games do, right? You can talk and gain experience. Whereas in here, you can talk, possibly gain experience if it leads you to treasure or monsters to hunt. So.
Mm-hmm.
Hey,
I still wish we had time to play out one. Hey,
Alright.
He's back, bro. There you go.
Welcome back, Slogan.
Sorry about that.
You flaked
I had
out.
a family phone call I had to
It's all
take.
good. Appreciate it.
Okay.
Alright.
So
I woke up from my coma.
Yeah, it's all good. Basically, all we've gone over so far is the situation. Your party has arrived at the caves and are about to head in, right? We had a few interruptions, it's all good, but I would ask if everyone can, of course, keep this focused on the game, right? Or keep whatever you say, game related, okay? So, if you can't do that, right, then we'll just drop you.
Focus. Understood.
Right.
Thank you.
Not you. It was Radio asking about something else irrelevant to the game we're about to play. Alright. So the situation, right? You are all gathered outside the entrance, about to head in. So you all have a chance to prepare your characters for this delve. If you don't want to go in, or if you want to plan further or make new plans, that's fine too. And does anyone here object to the current expedition? Right, we are about to go in. The main goal, you guys might have your own side goals or ideas and plans, but the overall idea is that we're here to hunt monsters and treasures, right? In these caves. Particularly, they're known to have goblins, right? And loot stolen treasures and resources, possibly prisoners of war.
The pickaxes were for what exactly? I thought there were some crystals that we were going to try to mine, or did I mishear that?
That was in our crew members' plan, right? They're talking about having some of the crew members, or maybe the entire party, collect something they found down there, right? So we can talk that over if we need to. Do you guys need more time to plan, or are you guys ready to go? Sounds like you guys might want to go over your plans one more time before we take action. Yeah. So if that's the case,
I vote Geese as the leader. Please run down the briefing.
Let me run it real quick. We have 3 pickaxes in my cart. Somebody needs to carry those. Those will be the miners. We have Mitch going to the west or the east side. I will be covering the west side. As creatures come, because you guys will be mining, it's going to be loud. Therefore, we will eliminate as many of the goblins as we can, or whatever comes. There's also 2 planks in my cart. There is, whatever his name is. He's a soft-spoken guy. I can't remember his name. He will be pretty much handling the mining stuff. Yeah, SB. He'll be handling that. Mitch will cover east. I will cover west. You guys do your thing. Pretty much that group in the center is the core. You guys are mining and covering each other. I'll make you aware of something's coming from the west. Mitch will make you aware of something that comes from the east. Mage, go with Mitch. All right,
Yes.
Everybody understand what we're doing?
So essentially, there's only 3 of us that will have like a combat loadout. I recommend everybody else carry a torch, and like you can have. I have a pickaxe, by the way. So between us, we have 4 or 3 pickaxes. 3?
4.
4? Okay. If you're mining, by the way, basically just keep mining unless you see me running out the fucking cave, but that probably won't happen.
Well, can you give us some pickaxes? Can we get some pickaxes?
Yeah, we have them, but what we're gonna do is I'm gonna take my mule in, right? I'm gonna empty the saddlebags, theoretically, or just take my mule with the saddlebags and the pickaxe, right? SB, I'll put you in charge of the mule. Fill the bags up while mining.
Yep.
there's a car.
Well, dude, I think we should leave the mule outside because
I
if they
think
come
we
from
should.
behind us, then we can run away.
What?
We're gonna continue with the plan. Okay.
Anyway,
so everybody understand?
Yeah.
Yep.
So what? Can you put us 3 in the separate us, like kind of on a little? I gotta see the fucking shit. Alright, whatever. Anyway, if you don't have a torch, grab it now off my shit. I'm not bringing my horse. The horse don't exist for this. We were just here.
Alright, so keep in mind that was all just planning, right? So now it's your time to take action, and if you want to take action, you have to go through the Dungeon Master, right? And everyone's only able to take 1 action per turn. Bear that in mind. So if you're useless, maybe you can take an action that someone else is trying to take, since they have a lot of other queued up actions, right? So just bear that in mind. You get 1 action per turn, and even preparations could take actions, right? And time. Alright, so we're going to go down the list and make sure everyone has a chance to decide what they'll do to prepare and start this expedition. But we had this situation, we're out at the caves, and of course the starting move was to make plans, and now we're moving into action. So, starting with Arthur. So Arthur the second, you just got to the caves, you might want to prepare some gear in your hands, but what is your move this turn?
I'm gonna prepare the arbalisk.
Anything else
And
you
I
want to do
will
this
move
turn?
out when everybody else moves.
Alright, so you're just ready to move up. So, you got into formation.
Yep.
You're getting your arbalist ready. You want that thing loaded, ready to fire?
Yeah.
Okay. Arbalist, heavy crossbow, right. Alright. In the meantime, Oscar, it's your turn now. So as you see Arthur's, or the entire crew is getting ready to head in. They just finished making plans. What is your move going to be, Oscar?
I am going to. I am. Could you move
You know,
on? I need a little bit more time to think.
Homie Dame.
Alright, yeah. So you're thinking about what to do.
You're good.
Arthur is forming up. Okay, HEWELIN, you just got to the caves as well. You've got your knife in hand. What would you like to do for your first turn?
So, where are we currently at the moment?
You're at the caves.
Oh, okay.
The entrances. They're directly north of you. And
Am
you're
I allowed to run solo again?
Do you want to?
Are you sure?
Go ahead. So, if that's the plan, which cave entrance do you want to begin exploring into? We've got several. The western, the middle, and the eastern.
Maybe I could. Which was the one with the pond again that I was at last time? I
Maybe
forgot
it's
what it was. Yeah,
this one
that
here.
one.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to explore that. Continue exploring that side.
Oh yeah, that's fine. So, you'll begin by heading in with your knife then. Alright, so you're exploring in.
Okay.
Alright, so
Good luck, buddy.
Bilbo, it's your turn now. So as most of the crew is preparing to head in after making plans with several of the senior members, right? Or at least listening to some of the plans. At least some of us was listening. We see Arthur's farming up. We see Oscar's thinking still. We see HEWELIN's heading on in. Bilbo, what would you like to do for your first turn?
I want to grab a pickaxe from the carts and also a torch and just be ready to move in.
Alright, and do you plan to light this torch up and carry the pickaxe and torch? Is that the plan?
Yeah.
Alright, sounds good. This pickaxe, you took it off of the cart, right? It was Goose's cart?
Yeah.
And the torch, was it yours or his?
His.
Okay. Did you want to grab more torches or just the one that you lit? He had 2 more in that cart.
I'll grab one more.
What, Mitch?
No, I'm sorry, I read the chat. I don't understand this guy.
Alright, so as Bilbo is grabbing some gear, right, at the carts further back, Schnauzer, what is your move going to be based on the situation? And if you need me to repeat the situation you're in, that's fine. I know some people are not listening, so.
I would like to ready sleep as my spell and pull out my hand axe.
Is this my mage?
Alright, so you're preparing a sleep as your spell, and you want your hand axe, you said?
Yeah, I had a hand axe I looted off a goblin.
Okay. This is Schnauzer. Yep, you got the hand axe. Do you have a hand axe?
I had looted it off a goblin. I don't think.
Did you tell me that you looted it, or did you tell your friends that you looted it?
I told you that.
I mean, if you told me, I would have written it down, right? So.
Oh.
You use the pole, dog. Fuck it.
Pole? What pole?
If you told me when it wasn't your turn, I also didn't hear you then, right? So you probably didn't do it. Okay, so you don't have a hand axe, so what would you rather use?
I'll use my pole hammer then. That's in my card.
No.
What, Mitch? Please.
Nothing. I'm sorry. I gotta mute myself. It just, you can't have a two-handed weapon, I assume, with a spell, but whatever.
Why'd you drop it?
This is true.
Alright, so as Schnauzer's getting gear ready and making sure his spells are memorized, Lumberjack, the Acolyte, how would you like to prepare, or what would you like to do?
I want to go to the cart and I want to grab a pickaxe and a torch.
Okay, sounds good.
And can I start like praying? I want to like pray to the god of bear.
So you can kind of pray to God for beer, right, or for blessing your crew with beer, but there's no god of beer.
Yes.
Nothing like that. That would be a heathen
Okay,
thing to do,
I'll
to
pray.
pray to any god other than God, right? You're a cleric, so you're a holy cleric, and if you want to pray to any heathen gods, you would have to be a magic user or not a cleric, right? So clerics are clergymen. They are devout followers of a monotheistic religion, right? Just God. So.
Oh, okay.
Right.
Okay, I'll get the pickaxe and the torch, the cart.
Yep. Pickaxe, torch. Are you bringing the cart too, or are you just grabbing the pickaxe and torch?
Well, if I have to drag the cart, I'll drag the cart.
Do you want to, or I don't know if you have to, but there is a cart available.
Well,
I don't know if
I
you
am
have...
pretty strong, so I can do that.
Okay, so you'll just take the whole cart with you. You can't carry the pickaxe and torch at the same time that you drag a cart, though. So, do you want to take the cart off of the horse? I don't know if... Do you have permission to do this, or you might get in trouble? I don't know if it's your cart. This is Goose's.
Okay, it's on the horse. Okay, I'll just grab a pickaxe and a torch.
Okay, yeah. Very well. And you plan to light this torch immediately?
No, I'll let Bilbo do that.
Okay, so you'll just have it in your inventory. But you'll carry the pickaxe around in hand? Or do you want to belt it?
Yeah, I'm gonna carry that.
Alright, let's see if you have a place to put this torch. Let's see. Alright, so you're playing as Lumberjack. Alright, you don't have a bag or anything like that yet, so the best thing you can do at the moment is just tuck it in your belt. Is that okay?
Yeah, I'll tuck in my belt.
Okay, all good. A single torch should not be a problem. Alright, in the meantime, as most of the crew is getting ready. Some of us are already headed in. Kyle, it's your turn now. What would you like to do for your first turn?
I'll go ahead and start guiding the horse up with Arthur.
Which
to the
horse?
front, behind Arthur.
Whose horse and which
The
horse?
There's only one horse here with the cart.
Okay, so Goose's horse. I'm only gonna put the animals and transport gear on the board if we need it, if we're planning on bringing it inside. So that's just to give us an idea that we have that available.
Hold on. I'm gonna hop off. It's like I got school tomorrow and it's 11 p.m.
Okay.
Hey, bro, you already ran off in the game. Don't worry.
Yeah.
All right, brother. Sleep good.
All right.
Bye, guys. Stay safe.
See ya.
Okay. In that
Yeah,
case,
now
then,
we decide what to do with the body. No, I'm playing. It's crazy.
Okay. In that case, then I'm just gonna get a pickaxe and some boards. I'll carry the boards under one arm and the pickaxe in the other hand.
Oh, hey, the mule.
Just a moment.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, I apologize. Instead of grabbing all that, I'm just gonna take the mule and bring it behind Arbalest, like I said originally. My apologies.
All right. Let's see. We left off with Carl, right? So Carl, you were making your plans. You wanted to bring the horses in. Now, bear in mind, horses don't usually have what it takes in OD&D to go into a dungeon, right? They will often get startled or frightened pretty easily. Only stubborn creatures such as donkeys and mules might be able to go into a dungeon, right? But horses could get
I think
easily
he said
spooked.
that he bought a donkey or brought a donkey, didn't he? Earlier.
Well, yeah, it's there. Don't worry.
Who?
Just explaining how this works. Wait.
Yeah.
It's mine.
I called it a horse, but I think he said it was a donkey, and he
It's a
left his
mule.
horse.
Whose donkey
Yeah,
or
mule,
whose horse are you talking about, first of all?
Goose's.
Mitch.
Goose brought a.
Oh wait, no.
Mitch.
Goose has a horse, bro.
Oh no, was it Mitch that brought it?
Yes,
Sorry.
it's mine. I have a mule.
Yeah,
Do you see
that's
that
what
big
I'm
ass
bringing.
fucking thing on a map?
Yeah.
That's mine.
Yeah, I'm bringing it in. I'm bringing it in with this for the care.
Okay.
Behind Arbalest or whatever his name is.
He has a sumpter horse and a mule.
No,
Yeah.
there's mules above it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're gonna guide the mule in, right? The entire mule?
Yep, behind the Arbalest guy.
Okay, so if that's the case, Mitchell, just a heads up, if I do have him guide the mule, I'll have to remove the mule from your record and put it on his, right? Because he would be the one leading it in.
That's fine. Just put it in like some parentheses or something that we can find it easy. That way you can move it after the game.
Alright.
Back, and then
We'll just put it under his record in notes.
yeah, just throw it under
In the meantime.
or whatever.
You're never gonna see that mule again.
Well, until it's loaded with copper.
I'm joking.
The whole idea is to be able to go in and out with a bunch of copper.
I'm down with the plan. Let's pickaxe this cave and get the fuck out of there.
Alright. We're just gonna use this one here to represent the mule.
Let's get in, get the goods, get out. But we need someone to start leading us in.
We're not at that point yet.
Do I remember the last time the party was here in this particular spot in game time?
Alright, so as Carl is grabbing onto Mitchell's mule, preparing to bring it in, it takes at least one hand to lead it, so in the other hand you want your arbalist or something else.
Yeah, I'll take all of the Arbalest in my other hand. Yep.
Alright, you'll carry it. Okay. Let's see, CARAV, it's your turn. How would you like to prepare, or what would you like to do for your first turn? Most of the crew is preparing further. Some of us are headed in. One of us just ran off, right? HEWELIN's running off. So he looked at the entrance and then started running away. Back to base camp. Alright, so CARAV,
He's probably playing Roblox right now.
are you with us?
What? You're muted, buddy. If you're...
Sorry, I'm here. The sling that I have, is that a one-handed or two-handed weapon?
One-handed.
So let me get the shield in my left hand and sling in my right, if that's possible.
It is.
And I'm gonna get close. I will get behind the mule that's being led.
Sounds
right?
good.
Or When I heard the leader say mage, and I didn't know which mage he was talking about. Was supposed to lead.
Oh, you're a
Mitchell.
mage. What the fuck? Oh.
So, but the first mage I thought said that they were preparing sleep spell, so I'll let that one follow, and I'll follow in the back, ready to cast sleep. I'm not saying a lot as I'm putting a shield and sling in my hand, but
No, that's good.
That's
We're
my
not in
turn.
combat yet, so you can take up to a minute worth of actions or a minute to 10. So as long as it's kind of one overall action, that's fine. Yeah.
I didn't know if we had enough miners, so I think I have enough strength that I can help with the mining and
Yeah, I mean,
stay in the back
you would
line
need
or
a certain
still-
tool in particular.
Isn't it on the mule?
There's one.
Alright, in the meantime, as CARAV is falling in and preparing some gear in his hands, it is now Goose's turn. So Goose, most of the crew is preparing to head in, grabbing their equipment, forming up. What are you going to do for your turn, your first turn?
You know the guy that couldn't make his decision earlier? I tell him, grab the planks, and then I take point and start heading in.
Okay, which entry are we exploring? The
We're
western,
gonna go into,
middle, or eastern?
We're gonna go in the center. So out of the 5 entrances, we're going in the
Okay, do you want to take the wide
Right
center entrance or the narrow?
Yep.
The wide one?
We're taking the wide.
Okay.
Correct.
And in your hands, you have your flanked uncommand sword,
That's
it's
fine.
lit, and heavy shield. Okay.
Yep, that is fine.
Alright. Mitchell, what would you like
So I would like to
prepare?
I would like to push my way to the front, use my shield and a pole. I'm going to become the trap detector.
Sounds
and
good.
essentially everybody else will be behind me. I would like the mage behind me, and then the other combat, and then everybody else behind that.
Okay, so basically for turn 1, the crew has taken that turn to prepare and head on in. Most of the crew members were able to do this, right? Goose leading the way with Mitchell. Arthur was already ready to form up. He had his arbalist loaded. Lumberjack, you got the pickaxes from the cart and such, and you notice the crew's headed in. Do you want to go in after them? Or do you have other plans outside the caves?
I'm gonna follow the crew, but
You know what? Follow, but what?
I'm gonna be near the back. I want to be near the back.
Okay.
Back of the
With
crew.
the-
Alright. Alright, so for the second turn, so to speak, Lumberjack will begin second turn by just following the crew in. Goose for second turn, or for first turn, he was already headed in. Mitchell was already headed in, and Arthur was formed up, headed in. So Lumberjack is catching up to the crew. He just finished repairing during first turn, so during second turn, he's catching up with the crew that's already headed in, right? Were you guys heading in, or were you just getting ready to go inside? Goose and Mitchell.
I'm heading in.
Okay.
We're gonna go ahead and clear, make sure everything's good, so everybody can come in.
Yeah, they'll catch up.
Alright, so Lumberjack. So we're doing minute turns right now. Since we're not doing anything too extravagant yet. So at 8:01 to 8:02, some of the crew members are already headed in. We know for the second minute turn, Lumberjack is catching up with Tim. Oscar, it's your second minute turn.
Yep.
What would you like to do during your second minute turn?
I grab some planks and I'll walk in.
You want to grab the planks now, or do you want to grab them later? Because I think they're loaded up on the horse, maybe, or something. You can maybe put them on a mule.
They're on the donkey.
Oh, they're on the donkey? Who's donkey? Is this a donkey, not a mule?
Alright, well,
They'll be so damn. They are in my cart. They have not been transferred yet. So.
Misinformation.
Just
If it's
put
not your
the fucking
turn.
cart on the damn mule.
Alright, so Oscar, you want to grab the planks? You'll be slowed, right? It's quite heavy. It's 20 pounds of plank.
Yeah.
You want to just carry it by hand?
Yeah, I put it in. If I'm able to, I put it. I put in the mule on the mule if I can, or Does it have it has a cart behind it, correct?
It has saddlebags. If depending on how long a plank would be, the way you carry it on a mule is you side load it, technically.
Yeah, you would
Right?
strap it on the saddlebags have straps.
Mhm.
So, yep. If
Yeah,
they
you can also
don't,
just use a rope to cast it over this middle of it and like use two on each side to weigh it evenly. But anyway,
yep, exactly. So,
Yeah.
Oscar,
I will,
you want to do that?
Start loading up on the mule. Please.
All right. So for
Just
your second
planks
turn,
in.
you are loading. Right. You're transferring the planks from the horse on Mitchell's cart and such. You're loading it onto the mule. So those who are trying to bring the mule in, you can't quite bring it in yet. If Oscar's gonna be loading it still, right? I think the one that's trying to lead it in was Carl. You're the mule driver, right? So you'll wait outside with
sir.
Oscar for another turn since Oscar was a little late to his
Yep.
planning.
Yeah, I had to take something.
Yeah.
Sorry.
It's all good. So you guys will wait outside, continue to get that mule ready to go, right? You'll, Carl, if that's alright with you, you'll just wait around as Oscar, of course, or if you want, you can help him load up the mule, right? So you both will like grab planks.
I'll let him load up the mule, and I'll just keep watch while he does it, and then when he's done, I'll start leading it in.
Okay. So it'll take longer if he does it alone, right? Because imagine the time it takes to do all that might be a few minutes, right? First he's got to get planks out, then he's gotta put them against the mule, strap them up. It could take up to maybe 2-3 minutes, right?
I'll help him. It's okay.
So you can stand around and look at the trees for the next few minutes, or you can help him out, right?
Yeah, I'll help him out. Yeah.
Okay. So Carl and Oscar are loading the mule right now for the second turn. Bilbo, for your second turn, you notice that during the first turn, some of the guys already went on in. One of the guys ran off. Lumberjack, for a second turn, you can see him already running after them, trying to join up with him. Do you want to join the main crew headed in, or something else?
Yeah, I want to join them.
Okay. And then, in the meantime, as Lumberjack and Bilbo are on the way to the cave, following after Goose, Mitchell, and Arthur, Schnauzer, you were getting some gear ready. You got that pull arm or pull hammer out, and you looked over your spells. For your second turn, what do you want to do?
I will go behind Mitch.
Catch up to the party.
I'll fall in behind Mitch. Yeah.
All right, so you three are catching up to the main party, who was already ready to go, and they're headed in. So you're trying to catch up. CARAV, it's your turn again. Do you know what you want to do for your second turn?
Does it seem like they need any help loading up still, or is there still more to load?
You can help out if you want. They're grabbing planks. You can get ready to strap. Otherwise, you can chase after the rest of the party, or something else.
I'm gonna chase after the party and lead. Make sure the cave's good.
Okay, sounds good. All right, so for the second turn for Goose, Mitchell, and Arthur, you're now exploring the cave, right? So you're moving in carefully, observing, and the cave is about 20 feet wide, continuing north. And you can see not far in, maybe about 10 feet deep. Toward the east, there's an alcove, a 10-foot alcove. It looks like there's a beheaded demon statue in that alcove. Further up, your torchlight reveals what looks like a pond of some sort. East of it, muddy and mossy tunnel. North of the pond, with your magical dim lighting, you're able to see all these crystals in the stalagmites among gravel floor. In the western wall, you can see an open kind of cavity in the wall, right, with a strange mechanical or strange construction. Looks like maybe a sliding wall, right? So it's currently open, so you see just this awkward looking clean gap in the wall to the northwest. Let's make sure this area is clear. Gonna roll some dice, make sure it's clear. If any monsters, treasures, or traps. But so far it seems clear. It's already been explored after all. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Alright, let's see. So we're in the southern half of the area. You notice some new features about the cave. Nothing too crazy. But you can notice that there's these strange fungus growing on the floor. So add it to the map. It's in the alcove, just outside the alcove. You got these strange mushrooms, right? They're growing there, and they're growing among the carcasses. Or no, they're just growing on the floor, and they're just covered in bugs. So bug covered mushrooms. So a new feature that has been discovered. I'll take this with some drawings as well. Alright, so some bug covered mushrooms. Okay, and then let's see. They're also noticing monster tracks. They're the most recent tracks head in. So you have what look like small footprints. They are going north. Okay. So small footprints headed toward the north, right? Okay, so with that, the only way forward is maybe north, northwest, and northeast. So Goose, Mitchell, and Arthur, how did you guys proceed?
North.
North.
Yep. I'm gonna kind of take a slight half step in front of the pace that we're going at, and just kind of sweep with my pole. Make sure we're walking's good.
All right. Assuming we are a heavy footman crew, we can move up to 60
I thought
feet.
we're medium.
Are we medium?
Man, you are medium. I'm not sure Arthur is.
Arthur doesn't have too
I'm
much.
medium. I don't have heavy.
Okay, let's say we're a medium
Yes.
footman crew. Then your party is able to move at the rate of 60 feet in 10 minutes, or in other case, 6 feet in 1 minute. We're doing minute turns right now, so you'll advance 6 feet in your first turn. So you guys are moving in, carefully exploring. So you got about 6 feet of progress in, right? Carefully moving northward at the moment. Yeah, that's from 601 to 602. I mean 801 to 802. All right. And so far, no monster traders, right? Just carefully moving into the cave. You've begun movement through the cave now, right? As these guys are catching up. All right, so that's turn 2 for everyone now. So we're gonna go into turn 3, which is from 802 to 803. So we're on turn 3, right? 802. So turn 1 was 8 o'clock. It's a little weird, but it's 802 right now. And from 802 to 803, Lumberjack. Do you want to continue catching up with Goose, Mitchell, and Arthur? You're almost there. They just are further up ahead, so you've been moving up to them. Or actually, you're probably caught up to them by now. You're not doing exploration. So you guys ran over from 801 to 802, you guys caught up with the crew, right? They're carefully moving in now. So they're like crouch movement, observing, mapping, and of course, observing their surroundings, right? I think first thing everyone does is observe, then of course map, and then move, right? So they're not moving very fast anymore, right? You guys just ran up to them. They're just slowly creeping up into the cave at this moment, right? They're exploring. So at this point, Lumberjack, for turn 802, do you want to just follow the crew at this point, or is there anything else you want to try?
I want to make sure that I'm behind everyone, so I'm like kind of guiding everyone into the cave, like I'm standing there waving people in.
Okay, so you'll stand
sure they go
outside.
in.
Wave Carav forward. Sure. Yep. And then Carav, do you just want to follow the crew in their exploration of the cave? They're currently just carefully and slowly exploring northward to the cave, right?
Is my sling loaded with the stone?
Sure, yeah, it can be.
Make sure that my sling is loaded, and on my spell book, I guess I
Memorized
once
your spell.
I need to have the spell book in hand to cast a spell, correct?
No, you need a free hand to cast a memorized spell. If you did not memorize a spell that day, but you were able to cast a spell, then you might have a spell book in hand. That way you can just read off the spell book and then cast the spell, right? So you chose to
So if I
memorize
have
your
a
spell. Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, I'll keep my shield out with my sling loaded.
Okay, sounds good.
And follow behind Goose.
Yeah, so, by the way, if you do decide, it is possible to cast a spell through the spellbook, but it takes a long while, right? Memorizing is a lot more efficient because you're able to release the magic almost instantaneously. Whereas if you want to read a spell off of the book, it might take up to a turn, 10 minutes just to cast, like a ritual, right? So, because typically it takes, I think, an hour to memorize a first level spell, right? So it would take a turn to read a first level spell from a book, and a round to cast it from memory. So, we'll see. Round is 10 seconds. So, you have it memorized, so you'll be able to cast it basically almost instantaneously at the end of a round. Okay, so as CARAV is just moving in and, of course, reviewing what he knows, Lumberjack is guiding the crew in with his pickaxe outside the cave. Schnauzer, do you want to just continue to follow the crew north into the cave for turn 802?
I would like to fall in behind Mitch.
Right.
So,
okay, that's fine. So yeah, they're behind Mitchell. Anything else? He is currently no longer moving normally. He's exploring, so you'll be exploring after him. Bilbo.
Yeah, that's good.
Sounds good. Bilbo, it's your turn now. The crew is moving in. You notice that they're beginning exploration, so that means careful movement, observation, and mapping, right? Moving very slowly into the cave. You ran up to the position to catch up, but now you can explore after them, or you can do something else. Or something as you're exploring after them.
Well, yeah, I'm gonna explore after them.
Alright, so you'll just do the same as everyone else. Just continue after the crew. Right? Following, exploring northward. So we have several members carefully observing, mapping, and moving north into the caves. Back to Oscar and Carl for turn 802. Your crew was managed to get the planks so far, and now they're pressing the planks against the mule and strapping them. So you're doing the strap turn. So from 802 to 803, you'll be strapping the planks to the mule. Right?
Alright.
Okay. Alright, we're back to Goose, Mitchell, and Arthur. It's now turn 803. Right? So you're able to advance another 6 feet north, right, if you'd like. So another 6 feet.
Yep.
And your join party's all these guys here. So it's 803 so far. No major changes, right? You're able to explore another 6 feet in. You see the bug-covered mushrooms to the northeast. Past that, the beheaded demon statue in the alcove northeast. You're about maybe 12 feet into the cave now. About 15 feet from you is the pond. And east of that pond is the 10-foot tunnel headed out of the cave. Still the same situation. No, nothing new to report. You guys want to, continue northward, right?
Yep, we can keep pushing
changes.
in.
All right, CARAV.
Shining rocks, boy.
You're just following the party at this point, right? With Arthur and Mitchell and Goose. Or do you want to change it up? So you were outside. You were following. Do you want to keep following, or do you want to change direction? Okay.
I was following Goose, right? You're asking me?
Yep. All right.
I have a question.
I wanna.
Oh, I'm sorry.
What's up?
I have an idea. Since I think we're all on the same page. If we push in, right, and we kind of just get to the crystals. If it's okay with you, if you want to fast forward that,
we could
like calculate how much time it would take, and if there was we had to roll for, if we've been in the cave so long or whatever the fuck, kind of day job.
So if we want to move faster,
if everybody's on board for this, we push in, and then you guys start mining, and then we pick up with the turn by turn.
Right. So it's totally up to the crew of how fast they want to move, but if they're going to take multiple different actions throughout the turn, right, then we have to do it at a very slow rate. That's why we're doing it by minutes. So...
Well, can I mine these demon statue?
See, so something like that would make us or force us into a minute turn, right? If we have several different plans throughout 10 minutes. Does that make sense? So if our only plan was to advance to the crystals for the next 10 minutes, right, then it'd be faster. But if we're trying to do many different things, right, then we have to take it very slow.
I think many of us are on board with that. If you want to let Lumberjack go on to minute turns.
Well, that's the thing. We have to stay on the same time frame.
Break everybody else
so
in minute turns.
we'll move at the rate of the slowest crew member. So if a crew member wants to take rounds instead of minute turns, or minute turns instead of normal turns, right? We'll have to move the game at the slowest rate, right? That's the thing, right?
So is if everybody's on board though, right? Because I don't want to waste too much time deciding. If you would like to mine the demon statue, right? Hear me out. We go mine the crystals, and then when we have all the crystals, and we're out, when we're leaving, you can whack the statue and see what happens. I think that.
Well, the statue could be worth a lot of money.
It's not. More than likely, you're gonna step on the mushrooms, get some shit on you, and then you're gonna fucking need help. And then
Okay, I'll just follow the crew. I'll just follow the crew.
Thank you.
I don't like that there are bugs on the mushrooms. I'm just gonna point that out real quick, but I'm all about fast pathing it, so let's do it.
Yeah. Quick fast path. We split around the pond. And,
all right.
You know.
So in that case, well, let's make sure everyone's on board. So, yeah, if you ever want to move at a faster rate on your turn, you can say that. And if people agree with you, if the majority of the crew agrees with you and no one's moving slower than you, then that's what we'll do, right? But if there's of course any objections for whatever reason, someone wants to do something that takes only 10 seconds or only a minute, then we'll have to go over that before we can continue with something that takes up to 10 minutes, right? To speed things up. So we have to move at the rate the slowest member, right? So that's just how it is. It's a burden sometimes bringing multiple crew members if they have all these different plans, and right. All right, so we know that 4 of you are on board of moving north and trying to get there as quickly as possible. So your plan so far seems to be that for the next 10-minute turns, or just actual normal turn, right? You want to just advance your crew to those crystals so you can get to work. Schnauzer, are you gonna be with this crew, or are you trying something else? Okay. So
I'm gonna be with Mitch.
Mitchell, all right. So you're gonna stay close behind him, so we can do 2 columns. How's that? And then Bilbo, are you gonna do you want to take any other different actions, or do you want to speed things up and follow Mitch's crew northward?
I'll wait for Lumberjack.
Okay, so you will stay back here. Okay, and Lumberjack, you're still on board with the plan that you want to move to that demon statue and have a look at it, right?
Yeah, it could be worth a lot of money.
Yeah. All right. Let's see. So by the way, what's shown on this map is areas that have already been explored, right? So it's been looted and attacked already, right? Sometimes it's reoccupied, sometimes it's changed a bit, but usually anything good has already been taken if it's already on the map, right? So. All right.
Unless it takes pickaxes and a lot of time to get rid of or get out.
Oscar and Carl. So you finished loading the meal for 802 to 803, so it's turn 803 for you right now. The crew is headed in, right? They're just continually carefully exploring and planning as they go. Do you want to just quickly regroup? Right, you don't have to explore out, so then you can just jog on over, leave that meal, and rejoin the crew for your turn. Yeah.
Yep.
Bake that donkey. God damn it, no.
Can I pet that donkey? Can I pet that dog?
It's half horse, half donkey.
It's a honky.
Yeah.
By the way, you're not putting no evil statue parts on my donkey if you get that, or my mule to get that far. It's going in your pockets.
And remember, don't touch mushrooms.
Bro, listen.
Might hallucinate and die.
I came here for the money. I have played too many games where we go, look at the puddle. Is it really just a puddle? And then wasted 2 hours.
All right. So we are.
Sometimes that puddle do fuck you up though.
We are an hour and a half in, so we'll take a small 5-minute break, and we're at halftime. So I'll see you guys in 5 minutes.
Hi.
Hi.
What that puddle do?
So.
You wanna what?
Listen, what I'm gonna do is like, hear me out, right? I'm just gonna fucking walk in there, all right, as fast as I can get those crystals, and just stand there. And if whoever's got a pickaxe start going ham on the crystals, bro, fucking dig them up.
Pounding away.
Yeah.
Well, for crystals, you really need like a chisel. Like, you shouldn't use a pickaxe.
Oh, really? Because, like,
honest.
you know, there's giant stalagmites, so I don't think that would really...
Yeah, I think if we fucking break them and, like, get shards, I think we're making money,
well,
right?
stalagmites, you know, keep in mind, are...
Like,
We're
well,
going
no,
from the
you should
floor to the
chisel it
ceiling.
out. If you chisel it out, it'll be worth more, bro.
Why don't
Like,
you
drop
just
it down.
Follow the plan.
Follow the
Just
party,
shut the
bro?
fuck up and follow
You're
the plan.
gonna go over there and like.
So you wanna get a pickaxe and break crystals. That's destroying the rough.
Not just break
No,
the
It's
crystals.
stalagmites, bro. You
Mine-
mine them from the bottom.
Yeah, we're mining the
It's not-
slot. It's not.
Yeah, let the people
Bro, stop
do their
trolling.
job.
Fuck
Yeah,
me.
don't try and the people who are mining the crystals are the people that said how they pull it out. You know what I mean?
Well, if I take the head of the demon statue, we could sell it at like a church.
No,
It could be worth
the head
money.
is gone.
I've already broken it.
Yeah.
Hey, no, before you
I'm
go
closer.
to
I actually just crush it to dust.
Wait.
before you get to
I
that, you
feel
gotta
like
get
it's
to
some
the
metal
question.
dust though, some
So,
rare metal dust if you
No,
grind
but
it down.
realistically speaking, right? If we spend another turn by turn by turn by turn, it'll take us almost another hour to even get to the crystals. As to where it'll take us 10 minutes.
We do have a lot of
If we
people,
all
so I
just
get it.
agree to go to the crystals. Because keep in mind, when we're at the crystals, we still need enough time to go turn by turn by turn, right?
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
then
but
there will be encounters because we're making noise. There'll be shit that happens. We'll get XP. We'll get money, right?
Yeah,
Some
but
people
dude,
will
you should
die.
use a
The game will
hammer.
go faster.
Dude,
Things will happen.
Lumberjack
you
is gonna
guys-
slay some monsters. I guarantee it. He's gonna.
But you
be
guys
like,
need to use a chisel, dude. A hammer and a chisel, not
Well,
a
did you
fucking
bring one?
pickaxe.
Can I use
Well,
sleep
you guys-
to cast it
You guys
on Snake?
have got money.
Alright,
You
bro,
guys have got
listen.
money. You should have bought it.
Listen,
There we go.
I have a rope. Don't make me use it.
Wow, if you
yeah,
want
it's-
to attack our
it's up
teammates,
with
that's
you,
up to you, dude.
Oh, may I say?
No, I meant so I can
Goose
cut
do
it,
it.
cut pieces off and shove it in my fucking ears.
So you're gonna whack crystals with a pickaxe. Just remember that. That's not how the world
No,
works.
I'm there to keep you safe. That's all.
Bro, you're gonna
let him fall
smash,
into the quicksand.
You're gonna smash that demon statue, bro. And one of two things is gonna happen.
Well, the demon statues. Do you know why the demon statues defaced? Because it's a goblin cave. Goblins do not like demons, right? So they cut the fucking, they deface the statue, or maybe something else
I
happened.
think this
We-
plan is a
know.
result
We
of
just-
bad leadership. This
Man,
result
I
is this
think,
plan is a result of
I
bad
think that
leadership.
if he takes the statue, he can like grind it down and get lots of money for the dust. The
May I
metal
say
dust.
something?
Wait, sneaky
You're
what?
gonna grind
I'm
down
gonna
something
crash out.
into dust. Dust is not worth anything, dude. The statue's actually worth something.
Yeah, I agree.
No, it's
No
not.
one buys
May I
fucking
say
dust.
Oh my.
All right.
Okay.
Something.
There,
about-
things have value based on the items list. So if you're not on the items list, bud, good luck.
Well, I'm thinking more of the
Man.
real world, not your roleplay world.
This
Huh?
is the
Yeah,
real world does not
3E,
apply.
3E is not the real world. So I would.
I'm not gonna lie, dude. You just
You
lost
were- if you
50%
were
of your
gonna go-
HP. I turned you down to half.
If you go to a village and try sell people fucking dust, no one's
Anyway,
gonna buy
guys,
that
I
shit.
think
dude.
everybody else is on board. He's just trolling. He'll
Yeah.
probably get it together.
How am
if
I
he
trolling?
Does, if he
I know.
does, listen up
May-
real quick. If he does
We
touch
all
the
need to
mushrooms and he
be-
gets something on him, right? If like you want to be kind of away from him, right, and clear a path to the water because you can roll around in it.
Bro,
and
you
whatever's
guys
going
don't know
on.
mining,
Um,
dude.
Yeah.
You're meant to use a
If
hammer
you
and
would
chisel.
like, though, there is an
Hey,
additional pickaxe.
I
but
get what you're saying, Sneaky, about the crystals, man, but I don't think it's gonna be that crucial. And if
Bro,
it
if you
says
use a
that, hey,
pickaxe,
we
you're just
can
gonna
mine
smash
the,
them.
we can,
You're just gonna break them.
well, as soon as we do
Dumb.
one, we'll know, and then we can stop. Like, hey, game over, guys. Let's go get that fucking statue, and then you can like rub it in our faces while we're dying from goblins. But you know,
we're not gonna die from goblins.
Dude, you're
That's-
gonna whack a crystal
but
and
the
it's
thing
just
is,
gonna
we gotta
explode.
get into the fucking
It's not
cave to
crystals,
even
Mark.
find goblins. Please.
there's plenty of crystals, so we can whack a couple. All right, and if it doesn't work,
And if it doesn't work, they was in the ground anyway.
Hey,
Fuck 'em.
hey, yeah,
I vote.
plan B,
I vote.
not a
We all
circle
know what
around
we're
it.
doing, and we just
Yeah, and then
come up
and then.
with
Can I?
All right.
Never mind.
I vote to
4,
whack
3,
Sneaky.
2, 1.
All right, gentlemen, the
Ding.
break is over. So let's get back into it. It is now in the game world 8:04, right? So here's the tracker. So it's turn 8:04, and some of you guys have other plans. You don't want to move by the minute. You want to move by the turn, right? So, Goose, you want to spend this next turn moving north, right, to the crystals,
Yeah, just
as long as
continue.
it takes. So if we do minute turns, it should only take you about 4 or 5 more minutes to get there. So I would say it
Yeah,
would take
fine.
you about maybe till 8:10 to get there, roughly. So it brings us to a good, nice 10 minutes, right, from the start. So you'll finish up you'll advance over to the crystals. That's your plan. It should take a few minutes or 5 or so minutes. Mitchell, do you want to continue after Goose and follow or prod away, right? You want to take point, right?
Yeah. So I'm gonna walk around obviously the east side of the water, and he's gonna go to the west side.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm not gonna prod. It's been explored. If I step on some shit, honestly, that's gonna suck. But whatever.
All right. So you'll.
If I can go faster without prodding, if I go the same speed, I'll just prod.
Okay. So you'll carefully prod these floors. Or no,
Yeah.
you'll.
Unless I can go faster. If everybody's okay with going faster, then fuck it. But whatever.
Yeah. Right. So you won't prod the floors, right? You'll just move up northeast, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So Goose is moving, and we are exploring still, but he's exploring for the turn, moving north, right? And Mitchell's moving northeast, mostly north. Arthur, do you want to just continue following after Goose or something else?
I'll follow after Goose.
Okay. And then Schnauzer, do you want to keep following Mitchell or something else?
Yep. Keep following Mitchell.
Alright. Carav, do you want to follow after Arthur or someone else? Or something else?
What's the current visibility right now in the cave?
It's lit up quite well. The daylight shines quite far into the cave. So everything that's white.
So
is
we got good. Okay. So yeah, I'll follow.
Beautiful, expensive crystals, they shine. You know?
Yeah, I'll follow behind Arthur. Stay on the left side of the cave.
Okay. Bilbo, do you want to continue after Schnauzer still or something else?
Yeah, I follow Schnauzer.
Alright. And Lumberjack, you were waiting outside thinking about, of course, somewhat following the crew but branching off toward the beheaded demon statue, right? That's your plan? Alright. So...
no, I'm just gonna follow the crew so it goes faster, but I'm gonna say we need to use hammers and chisels, not fucking pickaxes.
Well, if you want, you can head over to the beheaded demon statue while they're headed north, right? What slows us down
it's okay.
Okay. Is if you have multiple different actions throughout the next turn, right? But if you only have one action throughout this next turn, which is approach the demon statue, that's fine, right? So if their one action throughout this next turn is approach the crystals, that's one action for both of you, so that's good. The idea is that if you're taking tons of different actions, right, that's when we have to slow the game down, right? But if you have one overall action, right, for the next turn or so, we'll move a lot faster. So, in this case,
okay,
you decided
I'll just follow the team.
Fall in,
yeah,
right?
So it goes quicker.
All right, and then Carl, you're leading the mule in, and you're following the crew still, or something else?
Nope, I'm just following the crew with the mule.
Then Oscar, same thing.
I follow on your path.
Did you want to equip anything, by the way?
Oh, I would like to equip my +1 combo.
Okay.
I thought you said +1 pickaxe.
Alright, so in that case, the crew is finally starting to work as one, and they spent the next 5 or so minutes advancing through the cave. You know, they moved up carefully past the alcove up to the pond. They see this muddy and mossy exit to the east, right? A straight tunnel eastward, headed into another intersecting cavern. And so we move along. We came across an encounter, particularly a surprise. So we'll see if our party is surprised. We are not surprised, fortunately. And whatever is attacking us naturally can't be surprised because it's the attacker. It was hidden as we were taking actions to move. So what happens, of course, is we actually hear it before it actually takes any action. So we hear this thing. It's gonna be starting distance of, we'll say, that will count as 10 feet. So it's about maybe 10 feet overhead, right? We hear it moving. We see that there are a total of just one. So something skitters across the ceiling. Its reaction to our crew is hostile. So it skitters and it hisses at you from the ceiling. And it's got 8 legs. A giant spider-like monster hangs over the pond from 10 feet. So You guys will have a chance to react to it in a moment, but let me put this guy on the board to represent his current position.
Crab spiders.
Yeah, just
How
like
tall is the roof, by the way?
I know why he's hissing, bro. My shield is a crab spider.
So it's kind of chirping its little mandibles or its fangs, creating this kind of weird spider noise, spider hissing sound, right? So Goose, in immediate response, what do you want? How do you want to react to the situation? You were originally just carefully exploring through the cave, sword and shield ready, right? And you see this thing skitter across the ceiling.
So I'm going to walk forward in preparation for one of the attacks to just cut it down.
It's like warning you guys not to get any closer. So you just carefully move, shield raised, right? Keep advancing
Yep,
them.
and as soon as I can, I'm cutting his ass. Yeah.
Okay. So Goose
So if
kind
he
of
drops me or tries to attack, I'm killing him.
starts to circle the pond, right? Shield in front of him. Mitchell, do you want to stay back? Do you want to take a weapon out or something else?
I'm gonna go ahead and drop my pole, pull out my warhammer, and take a step to the right with my shield up, raised towards the spider. Kind of doing the same shit that he's doing, but on the opposite side. Making plenty of room for people with ranged weapons to shoot this fucker.
Alright, so you're dropping the pole? Let's see.
Yeah. And I have my warhammer in a holster on the same side, so it should be all within one action.
I don't think you ever had a pole, looks like. So.
Well, I guess it was an imaginary pole. I'm glad I didn't step
Unless
on
it was in your cart, probably on the mule. We'll say that you took it off your mule. If that's the case, let's double check.
I don't know. Just
Right.
take the 10 copper from me as penalty, and then I'll just say I have my warhammer and I take a step to the right.
Yeah, you had it on the mule, that's why. So we'll say that you took it off. Naturally, because you prepped it at the start. So you'll drop it here on the ground. 10-foot pole, right? And yeah, you're able to drop that quickly, reach for your hammer, and start to move along the pond as it's warning you guys not to get any closer. In the meantime, Schnauzer, Mitchell is moving in with his hammer.
Yep.
Do you want to follow him? Follow with him or something else? We got these bug-covered mushrooms to your east, by the way. Okay, follow Mitchell.
You really want somebody to touch those fucking things, bro. Stop it.
Arthur, so as the crew is starting to go around the pond. Sorry, what did you say, Schnauzer?
I said I'm not trying to go psychedelic right now.
Okay, yeah. Sounds good. So Arthur, it's your turn. So as the party begins to carefully advance toward the spider, weapons drawn, do you want to try to take a shot at it? Do you want to move up or something else?
Oh no, yeah, I'm gonna shoot that bitch.
Okay, so fire the arbalist.
Let me see.
Carav. So we're just declaring next turn now. We're not actually getting results yet. So we gotta make sure
I
everyone.
just went to the next roll so I could roll when it's turn.
Go ahead. Yeah. Carav, are you trying to shoot as well? You've got a line of fire if you step to the east.
With my shield that I have, how big is it?
Your shield? It's a normal size shield. So
like 5 feet, or not 5 feet, like
maybe like
3
3 feet.
3 feet.
Yeah, 2 to 3 feet.
What's the size of the mushroom patch?
It's about 5 feet area.
Gotcha. Okay. Yeah, I'll go ahead and slingshot at the skitter I heard on the ceiling.
Right.
What the fuck was that distraction? Okay, bro.
I was trying to think of a plot just in case fucking spiders coming out of the mushroom, alright? Asking questions and observe, alright? Before I just start slinging.
Alright, dude. Okay, my bad.
Damn,
So
man, let me
anyway.
think.
My bad.
Fuck.
Sling
Alright,
that good, brother.
Alright.
Sling it
Yeah.
good.
I'm
So,
slinging.
Bilbo, it's your turn. So I'll explain the situation. Your party was exploring north through the caves. Goose and Mitchell are moving in. Schnauzer as well. Archer's about to open fire. Carav is thinking about to shoot, but first he's looking at the mushrooms. So for your turn, Bilbo, what's your
No,
gun?
I did say, I'm sorry, I did shoot at the, right? I'm sorry, that was
You
unclear.
you will be able to shoot at the end of the round, but asking a question is considered thinking, and thinking is an action. So, all right.
Gotcha.
At least in combat, right? So, all All right. If I
It
answer
was
your
more
question,
of a
yeah.
look at something before
Yep.
shooting, but I understand. Sorry,
Yeah.
I
So
was
you
really confused
looked at
about
it.
the 5 minutes, how that worked. If you could do it a little bit.
Yeah. So we're in a combat
why-
round.
you see
It's
why
10
I'm the way
seconds of
I am, boy?
actions, right? So you spent like the first 5 seconds looking at the mushrooms, and then the next 5 seconds you took aim and fired, right? Makes sense. So that's why you would fire at the end of the round instead of the start. So they would be moving in, and then you would fire late in the round. Bilbo, for your turn, right? You've got 10-second round. What do you want to do? We're engaging in combat so far.
There's nothing much I can do, so I'll just tell Schnauzer and CARAV that if they want me to, I could get onto their shoulders, like if needed.
Okay, so you're like, as CARAV is thinking and looking toward the spider about to shoot, you're like, hey, I can climb onto your shoulders. And then as you're offering to climb onto his shoulders, Carl, from the back, you were using one hand to lead the meal and the other hand to carry your arbalist. If you want, you can let go of the lead, take aim and fire, right, possibly, since you might have a line of fire firing over your crew and into the ceiling. If you move slightly
Can
toward the
I
west,
take a
you have a
half
clear
step
line.
to the left?
Yeah.
And then get a clear shot on it? Okay.
Yep, definitely. Good move. Alright, so you'll do that. And then Lumberjack from the back, it's not much you can really do from your current position. You want to just hang out here or say anything or do anything?
I'm gonna shout like a battle prayer. I'm gonna shout really loud like a battle prayer.
Yeah, you want to pray? Okay, praying's good.
Yeah, really loud prayer. Loud gives you strength. I'm gonna be
Alright.
shouting it.
So you start praying, and you're praying for the Holy Spirit, right? Let's see.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Oscar, you're trying to.
Jesus, take the wheel.
You're praying that God protects your crew, right? Because that's the main thing you're able to do. Compel, turn undead. So, Oscar, from back here.
Can I get?
Yeah, there's too many people in the way. There's not a clear line of fire from this angle.
I was gonna say, could I move around the mule and get that little unoccupied space and shoot at it? At the.
There's a wall. Me and the.
There's too many people in the way at this point. You can try to get around, but
Don't worry, bro. If we get this through this quickly, there'll be plenty of shit to kill.
Okay, I'm going to.
You still want to move around?
So when the guns go off, it doesn't run away.
Okay, grab the lead.
Aren't the arbalist guns?
No, that's an
heavy crossbow.
Similar, but not the same word. Yeah.
My bad.
No,
it's a heavy crossbow.
So what happens throughout this combat round is that Goose and Mitchell are. Goose immediately moves in with his heavy shield and sword, right, taking steps forward, shield raised. The spider was hostile as you move toward it. It moves toward Goose, but then as it moves toward Goose, Mitchell, of course, finished grabbing his hammer and starts moving in, which is Schnauzer, and we open fire, starting with Arthur. So Arthur, roll 1d20 to hit. You are firing the arbalist.
It's about to be a spider on a stick, boy.
Alright, misfire.
I'm gonna use my reroll.
Okay, your reroll for the game. Go ahead.
There we go. 18.
That is a hit. Go ahead and roll damage. It's going to be, I think, an arbalist is... I'll double check, actually.
2d8.
2d8? Okay, go ahead and roll 2d8 for damage.
Oh, fuck,
4
bro.
damage. Okay.
Weak. 4
So
damage.
you hit it for 4. Let me see how tough this guy is.
That's fine.
He has 11 hit points. Okay. So.
Fucker got 7 now.
You in the
Alright, so he's hit.
buddy?
And then CARAV, you're next. Go ahead and roll a hit.
Real quick.
CARAV, your shot will go off at the end of the round, but go ahead and roll anyway. Same with Carl. Go ahead and roll to hit as well. 1d20.
Blasted venomous creature, die.
We'll apply bonuses and penalties shortly after you roll.
You did that shit, right?
So just do a normal roll for now, and then we'll apply the bonuses and penalties after, if need be.
Someone's doing something wrong, I think.
Slugger, it's slash roll space 1d20. And then looks like Carl, you scored an 18. So good job. You hit, and I'll give you the backstep penalty as well. right? So it's not focused on you. It's unaware. You're gonna deal double damage. Arbalist deals 2d8 normally, so you're gonna deal 4d8 instead. Should be enough to finish it off. You guys can reload your arbalist shortly after.
Damn, my bad. 12 is what I got.
Alright, so the
Wait, why
12
did you roll 4?
with bonuses and penalties to hit, you should be able to hit still, but yeah, 3 shooters open fire. It's hit by 2 corals and 1 stone, and it's killed immediately, right? So one was a headshot, one was in the side, a stone hit one of the legs, and it was lit up quickly and killed, right? You can see how effective missiles can be, especially in the hands of a thief, right? So
She got pinned against the ceiling, man.
it falls into the pond. Right, half of it does.
Ooh. That might not be good.
Right. So as it lands in the pond, there is a reaction from the pond.
What the fuck?
Hostile reaction. They react hostily
hell
toward
no.
it, and whatever's in there
They're
pulls the corpse in there. Right. They bite down and pull it into the waters. Right. These massive snakes, like emerge from this this hole in the floor. Right. Basically, in this hole, it's just protecting a large underground reservoir of water, slightly. So you can see them swimming. It's not like if you look into the pond, it's splashy. You can tell that you're on like hollow ground, if that makes sense, or right beneath you should be water, right? So so to speak, right?
I don't know about this good plan, guys.
So anyway, you see these snakes, these massive snakes, about maybe 10 feet long, emerge from under the water and just bite down and pull the spider in. If you want, you can try to fight back and pull the spider out. Goose, would you want to drop your sword and shield to grab the spider so you have loot? These snakes are biting down on it and trying to take the spider from you.
What the?
Can I not just cleave with my hand? I don't really want to do that.
You can
though.
swing at them if you want, but you would have to lean in.
DM's
Yeah,
really trying to get. DM's trying to get you.
I don't want to.
Okay.
So
Stay away
I'm
from
gonna
us.
continue to the door. You see the door that the goblins whatever opened last time we were here. I'm gonna continue to that position, to the northwest.
All right, yeah, that secret entry, it's open currently.
Yeah, I'm gonna go through it. Yeah.
All right, let me color it for now.
How are there stalagmites over a hollow ground? That makes no sense.
We fucking long, that's why.
Nah, dude, I'm not no geologist, but
D&D and
don't make sense.
physics don't work.
Don't question the magic.
Don't question D&D physics.
So it's just under, in this particular area right here, right?
Oh, I thought it was like the entire. Okay.
So this area here, from what you can tell, right? So the way you know that is because you can see like the ledge, right, of this pond. Like it, there's like a guard to draw it.
Yeah.
So it looks like, oh shit, wrong marker.
Because the only way there would be.
So it's like that, right? So then there's water like this. Does it make sense? If this was a 2D or side point view, the water is like that, right? In the pond.
It's like a little bowl.
And you got like, yeah, like a little fish bowl, and you got snakes in there. And so you would stand at the ledge, and you can see the other side of the ledge on the other side, right?
Yep.
And there's snakes swimming in that bowl of a pond, right? That's about maybe 10, 15 feet deep. Alright.
Spider was like, watch out for the snakes, and we just shot it in the face.
So Goose, you're carefully moving up to that exit, having a look inside. Make sure it's clear. And it is. You see lavender flowers growing along the western wall, dimly lit by the light of day. Past that, there's a far wall where you can tell it's an intersecting tunnel, right? Going north and south. To the west, to the south, you can see probably one of the exit tunnels leading out to either of the other entry points for the west entries of the cavern to the west. So that's what you see as you peek through this open cavity in the wall, right? You can see basically how this works is it's a sliding wall to that's able to be pushed into the wall, right? There's a cavity basically on either side so that you can slide the wall open into the wall, right? So normally this area would look something like maybe like this, right? So if it was closed, it'd look something like that. But then the wall slides in, right? So the wall would slide in, and you can push it to either side. Alright, so we got a secret entry that just kind of, or someone carved out a secret entry, right? You can slide it shut if you wanted to. Anyway, as Goose moves up to that position, Mitchell, what do you want to do for your next turn?
I'm gonna go ahead and move towards the east and stand in the mouth of the two, not the far mouth, but the one and just face kind of like and keep guard that way, like towards the east.
All right, keep watch for the east.
Yeah, like I move into the mouth, like the middle and the mouth of that first part. Yeah, right there.
Right here.
Yeah, right. No,
okay.
Too deep. Kind of like just tip deep. No, like in the middle. There you go. Out of the way. You know, but just the tip. That way, whoever's coming at me needs to come and fight me one-on-one.
Alright, let's make sure the area east is clear. So you move around, you turn around, look down the muddy and mossy tunnel. And as you're looking down, you can see at the far end, about 30 feet away, is a seated demon statue. It is beheaded. There's no head. Skeletal remains scattered across the floor around it. And a blood trail, a stained blood trail surrounds it. There are old candles also at the base of it, surrounding it. And then you can see that this intersecting chamber continues north and south, right? It is about 15 feet east to west and 20 feet north to south, right? In dimension. Before you can see the far eastern, northeastern side of it, there's an exit tunnel, and same with the southeast exit tunnel. Alright, so that's just to describe that. Make sure it's clear though. So you of course observe and make sure it's clear. There's nothing in there. No hostiles, nothing like that. Alright, so it's clear. Right, you turned, you're on guard, it's clear. Schnauzer, as Goose clears the western exit, as Mitchell clears that eastern exit, what were you doing? Were you following Mitchell still, or something else?
Still following Mitchell, yeah.
Okay. So you're right behind him, or do you want to move north of him? Make space for others.
North of him.
Alright. Good to go. So, for turn 805, or I think, yeah, it's turn 806 right now. So for turn 806, we know these three were advancing and clearing out areas. Arthur, were you following Goose or something else for 806?
No, I'm gonna stay here and I'm gonna reload my. That takes a reload.
Sure. So as Arthur's on guard, just reloading his arbalist, Bilbo, for turn 806, what were you up to?
I want to start hogging the left wall and going towards the crystals.
Hell yeah, bro. That's my favorite guy right now.
Okay, and then CARAV, for turn 806, were you, or he's a heavy foot, yeah. So, yeah, CARAV, for turn 806, were you also advancing to the cave or something else? What was your plan?
Yes. I wanna follow to the right, Mitchell side, and I wanna put my sling away and pull out my slung spear.
Okay. And then okay.
I'm gonna keep a good eye on the mainly the water cave of snakes and make sure that nothing's popping back out.
Good to go. Yeah, you'll keep an eye on the pond.
Why don't you poking at that thing?
In the meantime, Carl, do you want to lead the mule in further or something else for your next turn? For turn 806.
I would like to start sliding the boards out because they're on loops, one on each side, so I should be able to just slide it out of the loops.
Yep. All right. So you grab me a plank this turn.
Can I grab two?
Oh, you're grabbing both of
One
them.
on each shot?
Okay.
Yeah, we need to put them down up there.
You put the arbalist away for now then.
Yes.
And then where are you bringing them, or what are you doing with them? You're just taking them out.
Once I grab them, I'm going up to the left side with Arthur. Well,
All right. Sounds good. Lumberjack, were you still interested in checking out that demon statue or those mushrooms? What would you like to do? We're not in combat anymore.
I want to make sure me and God are like cool, so I want to like start shouting to God and
oh yeah.
praising him for
Let me
our
roll
victory.
to see if your turning worked. Well, it doesn't matter anymore since the monster is dead. But if the monster wasn't killed, you would actually possibly be able to compel it, right? It's not undead, but
Damn,
still
He
possible.
trolled. He was gonna troll it so hard it ran away.
But yeah, you want to keep
Oh.
praying to God for this next turn?
I wanna like shout out and like praise the Lord for our
Praise the Lord.
victory.
Okay, you
So
praise the Lord, you thank Him for this victory, for this next turn. You keep your relations good with God. Oscar, as you see Carl moving in, the mule's just left behind, right, because he's carrying the planks into the cave at this point. What would you like to do for turn 806?
Is there a place where I can secure the mule?
The mule's gonna follow.
We're at the cave entrance. If you want to head back out and tie it to a tree, you could. Or you can try to tie it to the side of the wall.
Just leave it there.
The whole idea is you put the crystals on the fucking mule.
You want to lead the mule further in? You want to just wait outside?
Yeah.
No, but at this
leave
rate,
them.
we're not gonna have no crystals. Like, get the shit together.
Alright.
Yeah, I leave it in.
Lead it in? You figure it out? Okay.
Yep.
Alright, so turn 807. So yeah, it looks like we have to stick to the minute turns because there's a lot of different actions. So we'll stick to minute turns. Alright, so Goose, for 807, do you want to just keep watch to the west or something else?
I'm gonna go ahead and go through the door.
Okay. And what else? That's it?
My Discord just crashed, sorry. Yeah, I'm gonna go through it. Look south. Make sure nothing's coming south. And then...
South is clear.
Because these are minute turns, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm gonna take my sword and I'm gonna touch the ground where the flowers and shit are to see if it reacts. See if I can burn it out.
So if you explore toward the west, which assumes careful movement, mapping, and observation, which allows me to move your token, right? Then therefore you can only advance 6 feet per turn, per minute.
That's
turn.
fine. Alright, we're good then.
So if you want, in your next turn, you can keep moving up to the flowers and check them out in the following turns.
Playing the flowers, bro.
We're good.
Okay.
Oh my god.
In the meantime, for turn 807 now, it's gonna be Schnauzer's turn. So Schnauzer, turn 807. You want to just keep watch to the east or something else, or do you want to get to work? We've got all these crystals here, 60 pounds of crystals embedded in all these stalagmites, right?
I don't have a pickaxe. I'm gonna keep watch Mitchell.
Just keep watch, right? The Mitchell, for turn 807, you want to just keep watch to the east still, or something else?
Yeah, I'll take a body size movement forward so Schnauzer can be behind me. I
5 feet
also
east. Okay.
mentioned to him that, you know, maybe it's just a better idea to have sleep at the ready because the pole hammer is going to be a fucking terrible idea behind me. You can hit me in the head.
Sleep
You gotta swing a pole hammer. Alright.
Anywho, yeah. So we're in here, we're out of the way. That way everybody can run up there and start mining some crystals.
Hopefully. CARAV, you want
I
to just
know.
keep watch for turn 807? You want to just keep watch over the pond still?
I'll go ahead and take a step forward to be on like the entry point of on the other side of Schnauzer.
Oh my.
Yeah, like there on that side.
Good to go.
Still watching the snakes to make sure they don't pop back out of their little.
They can't get out.
Alright, sounds good.
Like pull you in.
And then BILBO, for turn 807, you were able to, of course, advance up to the crystals. I guess you just jogged on over there since you're very slow and we don't really need to explore. The area is explored already. Explored mean that it's been cleared, right? Mapped, observed, moved through. So you just run up to the crystals at full speed if you want, or do you want to move, or do you want to explore up to them? Would you just want to run up to them?
I'm okay with moving full.
Okay, so quickly moving quickly up to the crystals, right? So you get up to the crystals now, or at least the gravel pit. So this whole area is somewhat of a gravel pit. I'll draw out the area that's encompassed in gravel or covered by gravel real quick. So let's see, basically.
There goes my hero. Watch him as he runs.
I don't know. That's a little too thick. Let's go with this one.
About to tell me no one prospected this land and they ain't even good crystals?
Bro, listen. It's that or fucking we're gonna collect little fishing for hentai snakes. I'm good, bro.
Whoa.
I mean, I don't know, but there's also a lot of demon stuff going on. I don't know what the fuck that's about, dude.
I'm
Like, I
not
don't
scared
know
of
what.
no demon stuff, boy. I'm scared that we're gonna waste all my goddamn time tonight. Hurry up and mind shit. Get to work.
We got here.
Alright, so this area is encompassed, this particular area is encompassed in gravel, right? And within the gravel are these stalagmites. And in the stalagmites, at the tips of the stalagmite, revealed by, of course, constant water flow, is, of course, that they are crystals. And these are rare crystallized formations, right? So about a pound of this crystal, basically there are 60 stalagmites, or that have crystals, and each stalagmite has maybe a pound of crystal you can mine, worth, of course, 10 coppers a piece, right? So basically, one stalagmite worth of crystals, if you extract it correctly and get all the crystal you can, right? So you cut it from the base or something like that. For every basically pound of that stalagmite that's actual crystal, you will get, of course, 10 coppers for it, right? So imagine there's only about 60 different stalagmites that have about 10 pounds of crystal in them. Or, I mean, 1 pound of crystal.
Copper, bro.
Okay. And 1 pound of crystal is 10 coppers.
Go.
Right, so how do you want to extract this, Bilbo? You got to the position, you realize there's a gravel pit, right? You can try to hit it, but it looks like if you smash them, it'll just fall into the gravel pit.
Well,
and the gravel pit's
I
been...
need those planks, but also,
yeah.
Are they on the ceiling or are they just...
They're on the floor. Just on the floor, yeah.
Okay, so...
Half are on the floor and half are on the ceiling. The stalactites, yeah. They are stalactites and stalagmites. So about 30 pounds on the floor and 30 pounds are on the ceiling, yeah.
I'll go up a bit to make space for the people with the plank.
Okay, so you move north?
Yeah, that was good.
Okay. Then Arthur, for turn 807, as Bilbo is waiting over here for the planks before he gets to work, you reloaded your arbalist. Do you want to just stand guard? Do you want to get to work or something else?
I hope, brother, get in there.
Turn 807. Alright.
Hello?
He's gone. Carl, for turn 807, you got the planks. You were moving up, right? Were you exploring up to the position, or were you just kind of jogging up to the position?
I was moving quickly over to Bilbo to place the boards down.
Alright, yep, that's fine. So, within a minute, of course, your character is able to move quite fast. You know, your running speed per 10 seconds is about maybe 20 feet or so. So, in a minute, you can move up to about 120 feet or so, or something like that. Or, let's see, 20 seconds in 6, so that's 2 times, yeah, 120. So, easily caught up to Bilbo, who's been waiting patiently with the pickaxe and torch for someone to bring the planks up, which you just managed to do. So for turn, you did that during turn 806. So turn 807, you arrived at the scene with the materials, and you want to start laying them across the gravel or something, or what's the plan here?
Yeah, laying them across so that you know, you can walk on them hopefully.
All right, so imagine.
So wider surface area, so.
Yeah. Okay. All right, so you're gonna imagine that what I'm drawing here is your 10-foot plank. It's about 1 feet wide, 10 feet long. So you've got 2 of these, right? So how do you want to lay them across? Do you want to like do it diagonally? So it can stretch on the solid ground. So like something like, oops.
Yeah.
I see.
Like
That's
that.
one, and then maybe one
on the other side.
Get sucked up by this shit or something?
So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna lay one there, and then what I'll do is I'll walk on the board and lay another one.
Okay. On the same one? Or with the same one? Or a different area?
A different area, yeah, so that we can get into. We can always move the boards as we need. So.
All right, is this fine? We got the southeast section and southwest section boarded.
For right now, that's good. Yeah.
So people can stand in there and start to hit the stalagmites or stalactites. Okay.
I'm gonna go back against the wall or get away from the water though after I do that. One of the walls.
Alright, so the planks have been placed onto the map. Let me annotate that.
So I'll go up to the top right and the second board there and stand next to that wall, you know, top rightish.
You want to move northeast? Is that what you mean?
Yeah, to that side. Yeah, to that side. Yeah.
Alright, you found as you approach the northeast, going around that pond to the south, around the or between the girl pit and such, moving toward CARAV, who's on guard watching that pond. You can see up ahead in the northeast alcove, beheaded demon statue. Another one.
Want to be further away from the water if I can. Yeah, there we go.
That's good. All right. And then yeah, lumberjack. Throughout turn 807, what was your move?
Well, my character's kind of thirsty, so he's gonna have a drink of some of his beer, and he's gonna wait till everything's set up.
Good to go. All right. So you're gonna drink on some beer. Looking at your results immediately. Were you sipping or were you just chugging a pint of beer? You have 3 pints in your
Yeah, I'll just drink a pint. I'll have a pint of beer.
Alright, in that case, you'll make a poison check against intoxication. For men, I believe usually it's going to be 2 in 6 chance. I think to be intoxicated from beer, 3 in 6 for wine, and 5 in 6 for liquor. And then women, of course. Or no, wait. Yeah, men, it's 1, 2, and 3. No, wait. 2, 3, and 4. Yeah, it's 2, 3, and 4, and then women it's 3, 4, and 5. Okay, so slightly higher chance for them. So this is beer, so you've got only a 2 in 6 chance to feel anything. It tastes good, and yeah, you get an immediate buzz, possibly. So you gotta get a saving throw.
Hell yeah, uncle.
Versus poison. All right, you failed it. So that immediate buzz, went into actual intoxication almost. It was a heavy buzz, right? So you drink your first thing, and maybe you haven't drank in a while, but you made a saving throw versus poison. Or actually, it's just a normal buzz. So you drank it, you feel a buzz, and it's a good buzz. You're not drunk or anything yet. You have to drink a little more than that. So you got your buzz in, right? And now that you have a buzz, you have changed your scores temporarily. All your scores are changed temporarily. So strength, intelligence, or strength, dexterity, strength, charisma, and constitution are improved, but all your mental ones are decreased, right? So, are hindered. So your intelligence, wisdom, and dexterity are at a penalty of -1.
You just see what that fighter did earlier when he re-rolled? All his, brains went to his muscles all of a sudden.
So you got a buzz. And then... Alright.
Hell yeah.
So now that lumberjack is somewhat buzzed, Oscar, for turn 807, you were planning throughout turn 806. You were leading the mule in, and how far in did you want to lead the mule? All the way to the.
Kind of right there, so I don't obscure any.
Okay, so just there.
Good choice.
And then throughout turn 807, though, what's your plan?
Mine.
You don't know? Alright, so you can think about it for turn 807.
Oh, is it still mine?
Yeah, bro, that was half your turn.
Oh.
Turn 806, you were moving the mule in, so we had to confirm how far in you brought the mule, right? So turn 806, you brought the mule about 5-10 feet in. I asked you what you were doing for turn 807, which is the current turn.
Yeah, I didn't hear that part.
Okay, all good. So what are you doing for turn 807?
I'm going to say to Lumberjack, hey, are you drinking? We're on a job.
Drinking on the job.
Dude, I'm never gonna do construction in real life, bro. I'll actually fucking kill people.
Alright, so you just question Lumberjack, do you want to react? Do you want to respond to Oscar? No? Okay.
He's passed out.
He's buzzed.
He's unconscious for the next 4 turns. Yay.
It is now 808, turn 808, so... Oh wait, why is it not working? Fuck. Alright. I'll have to reload. Just a moment.
I saw those snakes, thing, the yellow dot.
Huh?
He disconnected.
Oh, you saw the okay.
Oh no!
Alright, so it should be turn 808 now. So turn
Uh-oh.
808, Goose, do you want to continue westward for turn 808, or do you want to just stand around and keep
Yeah,
watch?
I'm just keeping watch. Yeah,
We're doing our
just keep them
jobs.
watch. Get their shit done.
Alright, Bilbo, for turn 808, do you want to begin mining?
Oh yeah, I want to get on the plank and I want to mine it in a way so that I don't damage the crystal. Yeah.
So
You're not tall enough to
you
do
can
it,
tell, so there are 30 pounds of crystals or 30 different stalagmites in the on the floor, right, within the gravel pit. There are 30 other stalactites in the ceiling. And basically it's the tip of these stalagmites and stalactites that have crystal formations, right? So if you hit them at the base, you'll harvest the majority of it, right? Or at least the part that has been
that
revealed
works.
to be crystals. So if you want to, you can start from here, and you can start whacking the southwest. If you smash it, you can like smash it toward the southwest so that it won't fall on the gravel. It would fall to the floor over there. That makes sense, right? So you can whack it as hard as you can. Start, yeah, get to work. Yeah, is that fine?
Start whacking the base.
You know, the base of it. You know.
You start whacking the base
Alright.
of it, dog.
Now you
Yeah,
are
the base of it. That's a crucial point. The base of the crystal.
Mm-hmm.
and you would smash it. You would whack it at the base toward the southwest, so that if it does break, it would fall toward the
Whack
southwest.
it right off.
Hopefully onto solid ground, right? Also, Bilbo, you have a pickaxe and you're a halfling, so pickaxe is considered bare minimum to use it in your hands, two-handed, right? Because it's so big compared to your body. So you have to set the torch down somewhere. Is that fine? You have to set it on the floor.
Yeah, I'll just throw it
On the rocks?
on the ground. Just
Okay.
there, yeah.
Yeah, not on the plank since it's made of wood.
God. He's like, I drop it on the plank. No.
Drop it in the gravel, it sinks. Right. Let's see. Well, you gotta be heavy enough to sink in the gravel. It might just sit there. It might be too light. But you throw it over to solid ground. I'll detach it from your character. And now you've got the pickaxe equipped. And you are working at the rate of half a man because you are small. You've got a pickaxe, which is the tool to do the job. In your hands, very heavy.
Wait,
So-
so size matters?
Definitely.
Well, listen, buddy. Listen,
Sorry.
right now,
It
you
does.
are my favorite, so you go, tiny man.
We got the
Yes, sir.
3 foot tall dude with the 3 foot long
Dog, 3
pickaxe.
foot tall dude, carrying everybody right now. Absolutely carrying more than half of the motherfuckers on the team.
Those 1 foot planks right now are bridges to him. All right,
Yeah.
respect him.
Carl
Right.
Costin's like, yeah.
There's
So-
one dude drinking on the job. This shit looks like a fucking union in Chicago. I'm making jokes because I'm actually super
Hey,
upset.
I'm
I'm
watching
wasting my
this
fucking
snake
time.
hole, buddy. I'm doing
We got
stuff.
two level
all
3
right?
fires.
We only got one
Everybody
liquor.
should- Everybody should be
Come out.
raiding the fuck out of these crystals.
Something about board.
Alright, so basically,
Yeah, we knew whenever we
Don't sit
started.
on them.
a man usually
I'm
works.
sorry. They got bad. Wait, check.
Alright, so if a man were to mine these crystals with a pickaxe, which is the proper tool for, or somewhat of a proper tool, it might not be delicate work. It would be rough and dangerous, and definitely, if you were to smash these stalagmites, it would not keep them in perfect condition, naturally. But let's say, yeah, if a man were to do this, it's harvesting these stalagmites with a pickaxe. I'd say it'd take about maybe every other round, right? They would actually be able to smash one stalagmite off, right? In the hands of a halfling who is a lot smaller, he has the proper tool for the job, but he's just too small for the job. So he'll do it at half the speed. So therefore, it would take him about 40 seconds to harvest one stalagmite, whereas a man would take only 20 seconds, right, every other round. So our poor halfling does it a bit slower. However, if he does want to exert himself, do a force doors check per turn, he can increase his rate of harvesting these things at the cost of possible exhaustion, right, near the end of his work shift, right? So if you want to...
I will carry you out, homie. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, so basically, however long you decide to exert is how long you need to pretty much rest. and if you don't rest, then you will be penalized with exhaustion. So you would have, if you exert yourself for 20 seconds or so, you would have maybe about 2 minutes worth of exhaustion, right? So for 2 minutes, you would be at a -4 penalty and very exhausted and just out of it, right? So after you finish working, that's like the recovery period. So
I'll exhaust myself for a good few hours, maybe.
yep, you could work, get to work. Yeah, you will exert yourself, and therefore, if at this rate, if you're the only one working, you're harvesting them at on average 30 seconds. If you're exerting, the average then is 30 seconds per stalagmite, and if there's 30 of them on the ground level, you can't reach all of them currently, but let's say the ones you can reach at the moment, you can harvest on average 1 stalagmite crystal in 30 seconds, so 2 of them per minute, right? So from 808 for turn 808 to 80 or to 809, you would be able to harvest up to 2 stalagmites if you exert yourself, right? If you don't exert yourself, you'll just get 1 per minute, basically. So you're exerting yourself, you're going ham at these stalagmites, smashing them away at the nearest ones. And again, I said that there are 30, so this area encompasses mainly these 6 squares here, and each square I would say has, since there's 6 and there's 30 here on the floor, at least there should be about 5 per square. So at the southwest corner area, there should be about 5 to harvest, 5 here, 5 here, 5 here, etc. Right? So that is the idea of the formation here. So, all right. So you get to work. You know, like the general area that the stalagmites are in, and you get you'll be able to harvest 5 from this particular area, and it should only take you about 3 minutes to finish the job. All right, so yep, he's working for 808. He's working. Okay, so we know what Goose is doing. 808, Bilbo's 808 turn is mining crystals now. Carl, for 808, what do you want to do?
I'm gonna go ahead and load my arbalest, because it takes a bit of time to do that, and I don't have a pickaxe.
All right, so just go on guard shift.
While I do that, I'm just gonna say, get more people over here mining.
All right, call out to the.
That's your job.
I'm standing guard.
He's supervising.
Bitch, that's my job. Oh my fucking god.
All right. So we got guards, we got supervisors, we got 1 worker.
Dude, I'm
Bro, I don't have a pickaxe.
I'm gonna start ripping limbs off people and using
everyone
the
with
tools.
pickaxes. You better tell the people with pickaxes what to do.
Bro, I gave you. You let a horse. The mule had a pickaxe on it.
Yeah, but I don't have them.
All right.
I can only do what I could do. I moved the mule.
You can go back. You have legs. Oh my god, I'm gonna waste the turn arguing with you.
Okay, so Carav, it's your turn. Yeah, Mitchell, you spend your turn on guard, but also arguing with Carl, since you spoke out of turn.
At this point, yes.
All right, and then Carav, for your next turn, for turn 808, you just continue to watch the waters or something else.
No. How much time do I have?
You have a minute per turn.
All right. How much time is it gonna take to go to the mules and grab pickaxes?
Yeah, it'll take about a turn, so you can go and load up. Resupply.
So I'll go ahead and get around the snake hole and go back to the mule to grab pickaxe.
I think there should be 1 left on there. Yeah, there's a single pickaxe left.
There's also a crowbar. Arguably, you could use it, but it's not ideal.
Yeah.
There's also one on Lumberjack who's asleep because he drank too much.
So Carav is going over to the mule to grab some gear. So we'll do that for turn 808.
I make sure I don't step on the mushrooms.
Wayne, did my character fully
like dots, but I just want to make sure that's clear.
All right. So as Carav does that for turn 808, Oscar, what do you want to do for turn 808?
He's deafened.
Okay, awesome. Arthur, what do you want to do for turn 808?
If there's another pickaxe on the mule, I'll get that and I'll start mining.
There isn't, but there is a crowbar.
There's one unconscious Lumberjack, so.
And then I will take it from the unconscious.
Okay, so you're gonna go over to Lumberjack and grab the pickaxe. Lumberjack, are you with us?
Wait, my character's not asleep. What
He's
the
not.
hell?
Yeah, they just assumed. So remember, what the Dungeon Master says is what goes, right? If someone says you're asleep and it wasn't the Dungeon Master, you're probably not asleep, right? So, So yeah, Arthur, you're going over to get the pickaxe for Lumberjack, but Lumberjack refuses, right? So, Lumberjack for
Okay,
turn
well then I'll
808.
just go back to fucking guarding with my arbalist then, because there's no other pickaxes.
Sure. All right. So yeah, there's a bit of confusion here, right? You guys were going back and forth. You overheard Mitchell talking about a pickaxe on Lumberjack, right? Maybe from a distance. So he's like arguing frantically, like, "Carl, work, get to work. Someone get that pickaxe, right?" And you see Lumberjack just finished having a drink. Lumberjack, it's your turn. So as Arthur's like trying to figure things out, what do you want to do for turn 808?
Well, I'm gonna drop my pickaxe. I'm gonna make sure no demons come outside. So that's my job.
You just want to watch the outdoors. It's a
Yeah.
sunny summer day.
Why don't you just hand me the pickaxe, bro, instead of dropping it?
Because it's not trolling and it's not funny then.
I'm not trolling. I'm dropping it so you can grab it.
Hey, there might be some goblins coming from the other caves. There's 4 other entrances around us. We may get dropped on.
I'm standing guard. I'm standing guard.
Alright.
Our back? The
So that
cave
was,
we came from?
That was the result of turn 808. At the end of
I'm
turn
sorry.
808, start of turn 809, basically we'll get new results in. And we know that starting with Goose for turn 809, right? Were you just on guard still? Do you want to just keep guard for 809? 808 to 809, there was nothing.
Yeah.
No changes.
I've pretty much given up nothing. I'm
Well, I
doing
mean, we're
my
locked
thing.
in. We have to be here.
Yeah.
So we're locked in.
Yeah, I'm doing my thing. Just
Right.
let
You're
them
on
do
guard
their thing.
shift.
Oh
Okay.
yeah, Goose.
Bilbo, for turn 808, you were able to harvest 2 crystals. Each pound of crystal is worth 10 copper pieces. So we're at 20 copper pieces for our treasure haul so far. Right. So we got 2 our crystals.
I'm down to keep. Are they worth it?
Yes, bro. There's 60 of them. They're 10 apiece. That's 600 copper.
Alright.
I mean, we should be already halfway done at least by now, but
Alright.
It's cooked. This is the easiest shit.
So we got 2 extracted so far of 58, right?
You get 2 level 3 fighters and a level 1.
Question, DM, are we in turn base, or can I just pick up that pickaxe and run over and start?
We are turn based. That way it's organized and yeah, it's all happening at once, but it's turn based actions so that everyone's able to do things at the same time. Right? You gotta wait your turn to decide what you're doing while everyone else is doing something, right? So it's turn 809 right now, and Bilbo, do you want to just keep working? Clearing that southwestern corner of crystals?
Yeah.
Alright. Go short king.
Carl, turn 809. Do you want to just keep guard still with your arbalist or something else?
I'll can I take a look in the can I look at the pond? Just to see if I see the snakes are done eating or what's going on with them?
Sure. You'll go and have a
From
look
where I'm at.
throughout this turn.
Oh no, from where I'm at.
From where you're at.
Lake.
Yeah, so you're looking into the pond from where you're at. And it's just a murky pond. You can't tell what's happening under it, but every now and then you see bubbles, right?
No, okay.
You don't see the snakes, yeah. From where you're standing.
If you go down there, they'll come out. FYI.
Meantime, for turn 809, Mitchell, you want to remain on guard still? It's been very quiet. I mean, your crew's made a bunch of noise, so maybe that might lure some monsters to you.
I have to stay here. 'Cause if I don't, then people die. So I have to stay here. But do I have healing potions on me? And do they replenish energy?
Healing potions, they heal hit points, so possibly. Alright. So you just want to keep guard?
Yeah, I'm going to keep guard. I don't have the potions on. I was going to toss them to Bilbo to keep digging, but I guess not.
He's working hard. He's been working hard for the past
I know, bro.
minute.
He's doing his job.
Alright, Schnauzer, you want to just keep guard as well, the same spot with Mitchell?
Yes.
Okay.
No, you don't. You can go and try to do something if you need to. Don't worry.
And then CARAV.
I would like to. Wait.
You want to switch up?
I would like to go over to Lumberjack and forcibly take the pickaxe from him.
It's on the ground. It's already on the ground. You don't got to fight nobody.
Oh, okay.
Alright, so Schnauzer, you're going out there to go get the pickaxe.
Yep.
And then,
There's 4 of them somewhere. I don't know. Someone has 4. There's 4.
Alright, so CARAV for turn 809, what would you like to do?
So I was unclear. I did pick up a pickaxe from the mule.
Yep, you got that. So from here, do you want to get to work?
Okay, so I would like to proceed to the gravel, being cautious of the snake hole, and start mining these very precious crystals delicately as my little magic user hands can.
Alright, so yeah, I'll say last turn you grabbed the pickaxe from the mule, and you made your way over to the planks, and you got to work for 809 to 8010, or 810. Yep, good job. Alright, so we got 2 workers up there now, extracting the crystals. Schnauzer is headed out to get a pickaxe, maybe also start work. You got mushrooms here, so you have to move around Oscar, looks like. In the meantime, Oscar, what is your move for turn 809?
Alright, I was gonna start grabbing those broken crystals and bring them back to the mule.
Okay.
Yeah. Just grab them and bring them back
Load
to the
them
mule.
on. Alright. So you can be the loader. Schnauzer is grabbing tools. Arthur, for turn 809, do you want to just keep guard, or what's your move?
I'll pick up that pickaxe from the ground and I'll go mine.
What do you want to do with your loaded arbalist? You want to fire it? Because the only way to unload is to fire. Right? You got all this
No,
force
I'll keep it
behind.
loaded, but I'll let the because it's on a sling, right? So
That's a safety hazard.
That's
A loaded
crazy.
crossbow.
Yeah, it's crazy as fuck.
Yeah.
Okay.
Fuck. All right,
Yeah.
I'll keep it then, and I'll give the pickaxe to fucking
man's got
Schlauzer.
Yeah,
My
so
man's got a P320 on his hip, boy.
yeah, you would basically be keeping a yeah, exactly. Something that's on not
So,
on
yeah,
safe
I'll,
in
I'll
your
keep
holster.
guard then, because I'm fucking locked and loaded. I'll keep guard and I'll give the pickaxe to Schlauzer.
Yeah, I
Hell
think
yeah,
that's
bro.
his plan anyway.
Now we cooking with fucking Pinot, old boy.
Okay.
Probably just shoot Lumberjack.
No,
Then-
he's just let him fucking be, bro. Let him be.
Lumberjack, what do you plan to do throughout turn 809?
I'm gonna walk outside and make sure no goblins are there.
I mean, clearly you see none outside. It's just a summer day. It's 8 o'clock
No,
in the morning.
he wants to make sure. He's gonna go smell.
Okay.
But there's like 4 different entrances, right? Like I can see them all from outside.
That's true. But bear in mind, it's also 8 o'clock in the morning, right? 8 or 9 in the morning. It hasn't, yeah. Alright,
I know.
head on outside, have a look around.
He wants to see the sunrise, you know? It's a cleric thing.
Praise the sun.
Alright, the pickaxe has been moved from Lumberjack. Did I already take it off his sheet? Yeah, okay. That's been transferred to Schnauzer.
Lumberjack. He's got the best.
By the way, if you don't
job.
actively
Drink beer
contribute to
and
this,
watch.
I will argue that you get less of a share or no share, just FYI.
He's got the best job. He gets to drink beer and watch the sun come up.
Yeah, don't worry, bro. He's not. If he's on break, he don't get paid.
Yeah, he don't get paid. He don't get.
I've been helping Mitch. I want to get paid.
Yeah, you got it, bro. Don't worry.
So 8:10 rolls by, right? It's been a full turn since we began the expedition now. Goose, you want to just keep watch still?
Yeah, that's fine.
Goose can finally hear people getting their shit together, and he's like,
Rolling, rolling, rolling.
Alright, Bilbo, you know, and then Oscars are a loader, but Bilbo and CARAV last turn from 809 to 810 were able to harvest another
Why don't we make
4 pounds of crystal total. So
Why don't we trade Bilbo and Oscar when he gets up there, wherever he's mining? Yeah.
CARAV, were you exerting yourself? Did you want to exert yourself, or did you want to just mine at a normal rate? Since you're a full-on man, you're able to mine at the rate of 2 crystals. Since it only takes you 20, you're able to mine at the rate of 3 crystals per minute. Since you're a full-on man, but if you want to exert yourself, you can harvest up to 6 crystals in a single minute. So that's like you as a.
For that first turn, as soon as I got there, I'll go ahead and do the 6 for that first one.
Just exert yourself. Alright, so you go.
Yeah, for that.
Yep, so you start exerting yourself, right? And a character can only exert themselves for a maximum of basically a turn, so 10 minutes, and after that, they're exhausted for the next hour, right? With -4 penalty. So, You're gonna go ahead and exert yourself. Now, if you only exert yourself for a minute, it's just gonna be 10 minutes of exhaustion, right? So if
I see what you're saying. You're saying this is my turn to choose what I do. I'm sorry.
from last turn, so from 809 to 810, I wanted to know at what rate you wanted to mine. So you can mine normally, right, which is the standard. You can mine casually, which is even slower, right? Or you can mine intensely. If you mine intensely, exert yourself, right? Force doors against these crystals and such. You'll be able to mine basically at the rate of, or actually it should be on average.
Let's just get it. Let's mine it. Mine that
Mine
shit.
normally?
Let's get it out.
Okay, so you're not going to exert yourself. So if you mine normally, you're able to do 3 per minute, and you won't exhaust your character, right? It'd be like a normal rate of work.
Let's just do a good standard 3 a minute, and so I don't I can still cast and do shit and not be
penalized. So
guy.
Bilbo's gonna be penalized, right? Like as soon as he finishes working, since he's already done 2 minutes of work, as soon as he finishes his shift, he'll have 20 minutes of exhaustion, right? So that means -4 penalties for 20 minutes, like exhausted, breathing heavily, right? For at least 20. So right now, we're at 7 crystals total, right? Which is being loaded onto the meal by Oscar, right? He's going back and forth, loading these 7 or these crystals that you guys are harvesting onto the meal. And that's for that was for turn 809 to 810. So for turn 810, Bilbo, do you want to just keep mining, right? I think you have like maybe 1 left here, and then you can start working on the northeast area. To work on the northeast area, it's a bit different. Basically, I think you're gonna have to move your plank. So what you would probably do is you would probably move the plank onto the stalagmites that you've already harvested, right? Like move them across the stalagmites you've already harvested, and you can, which is all the ones in the southwest, right? And then you can walk over carefully and start to extract these ones here. And you would smash them towards solid ground. So you would smash away, and or maybe like as they're about to break off, you would just kind of peel it off, right, as to not let them fall into the gravel. Either that, or you would so you would smash pretty hard at the base until you see it about to crack off and disconnect, right? And then from there you would slow down, slowly, carefully pull it off, right, of the base of the stalagmite. So that's what you'll do. But do you still want to exert yourself?
I'm gonna exert myself, yeah.
Okay, so there's 3 minutes of exertion, and you're still mining away at the next area, pretty much. CARAV, do you just want to keep working at the same rate for turn 810?
I'll go ahead and how much time do I have? My turn is 1 minute, right?
Yeah, we're doing minute turns right now.
Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and adjust the board and set the pickaxe down on top of the board.
Okay, so
and step away and turn around and look at the statue real fast.
What? Okay.
The statue is Kyle's in the way of the statue. Is that okay?
Well, if I was on the board mining, right?
Yeah. You set it down and you're just looking.
I would walk over, adjust the board, and then turn around and look at the statue.
I mean, it's actually role playing now. He's just looking around.
All right. Yeah. Just making sure it's safe. How did you want to adjust the board? Like you wanted to move it?
Well, I figure I mine some of the crystals, so move it so it's like you can hit to the next one, and then I'm gonna set the pickaxe down for whatever miner's coming up there to potentially mine.
Okay. Yeah. So you just adjusted it slightly further north, I suppose, right? That way you can reach more of the crystals northward, and you're just kind of stepping off and looking at the statue.
Yeah.
Taking a break.
Intentionally on the statue, I'm gonna look for any ruins or letters that would potentially be magic.
Yep, it's a beheaded demon statue, so someone already kind of broke it since the last time we were here.
I wasn't sure. I was just making sure that there wasn't any inscriptions or magic lettering that potentially I might be able to read. So that was all. I was checking on that.
Fun fact about D&D 1E: if a room is described to you, right, most of the time there's nothing hidden, and if there is, it'll be kind of obvious. Just FYI, it's
I
I get
figure
where
if
you're
they
coming from, but it's
I guess
completely different than the other ones.
if you said there's a statue there, what's the point of the statue? Like that's like the loaded gun in the room.
It was beheaded for a reason.
Yeah.
Maybe it
So
was a different
by the way,
player in a different
so
game,
that
or-
what you're doing is a good thing, of course. But like I said, this area's already been explored. So anything that's been already mapped has already been looted and explored and interacted with, right?
Gotcha.
So
Roger,
if this
Roger.
beheaded statue was like if I just recently drew it, that's when there would be a good time to check it. But someone actually, the reason why it's beheaded is because another crew member actually destroyed it and looted it a while ago. It's already been mapped.
Gotcha.
Right? This whole area has been cleared already. That's why it's been really quiet and there have been very few monsters because naturally it's already been cleared out.
I was cautious about these safe areas that we keep hanging around, and then they're
You're
not
level
safe.
1, right?
And that's
Like, you
only a
don't know-
confusion because no one briefed you on that, I suppose,
That's
right?
good.
So that's not exactly your fault at all
This is a
for
good
doing
thing.
that. So you're just being cautious. It's a good thing to be cautious. It's just no one I guess told you that it's already been cleared, right? So this area has already been cleared out a while ago.
I get it though. I was the same way.
We might have, and I might have missed it, but hey,
It's okay.
you know, just
I would
gotcha.
rather
Hence,
Roger,
there's no
Roger.
monsters at all.
not
Right?
check.
Or little
So
to
I
no
appreciate
monsters.
you. I didn't even bother to check. There could have been something.
I mean, sometimes there are new things, right? So you always want to double check every now and then. Like these mushrooms, I always usually tell you guys the new shit that you discover upon entering, right? It's like these mushrooms were never discovered until today, right? They just started growing here today. And the spider, right? We never saw a spider here until today, right? Spider arrived at the scene, possibly due to some prey in the area or having to expand outward from further in the dungeon, right? Outward, since it needs more hunting grounds or something, right? So, all right. Anyway, CARAV, of course, you're just having a double look or second look at this thing, making sure there are no runes, or if there are, you maybe can study it further, right, or whatever. In the meantime, for turn 8-10, Carl, what would you like to do?
I'd like to go to the west, behind. I can't see his name over there. Like to the west, like out of this room, like behind Goose, and be like, "Yo, I'm here for backup. Here to give you backup, so we can do ranged. If anyone shows up, you know."
The level 3 fighters got it.
Well, I mean, if something comes at ranged, I can help.
Alright, yeah. So yeah, throughout the turn 8-10, you made your way over to the secret entrance guarded by Goose, and you let him know of your ideas and plans, right? Goose, you can react or respond to that if you'd like for your reaction of the turn.
I
Goose
just
locks
step
himself
forward
out
and
with
let
a
him do what he
secret
wants.
Okay, Carl, you want to enter the chamber with him and take a shooting position?
I want to be like behind him, but it sounds like he was closing the door on me or something. So if
That
that's
was a
the case,
joke. I said it again. If the GM or the player's turn, they don't say
Okay,
it,
so-
right? It's not.
Oh yeah, sorry, I didn't know that was someone else. Everyone who's not turning it should probably mute. Okay, so yeah, I'm just gonna take a firing position from behind Goose, shield, and Goose. Okay.
Alright. And then Mitchell, for your turn, I'm going to say, because you keep speaking out of turn, I know you don't mean to, but
Yep, skip me. You're
I'm
good.
going to skip
No,
you.
you're
I'm
good.
going to say that you were just kind of like sharing your ideas while on guard, because there was nothing much you were doing anyway,
Yeah.
right? Just on guard, sharing your own ideas to, or reactions to what everyone's doing, like when CARAV was looking at the statue instead of working. You heard him stop
Yeah,
working, right?
I'm kind
So
of
you're
just,
like,
I'm
"CARAV,
kind of
what the fuck?"
dumbfounded by like everybody, but I get it. You know, then
Yeah. So, yep. And then, of course, for 8-10, Oscar, you're still loader? You're just
Right.
moving back and forth, loading crystals for 8-10? Okay.
I'm going.
Actually, yeah.
Oh. Yeah, this.
That's it? Okay.
I'm going to go up to
Are you changing it? Alright.
Bilbo.
Bilbo?
Yeah, I'm doing something. I was gonna say, hey Bilbo, it looks like you need a break. Want to do loading while I pick at it?
Can I respond?
Yeah, you want to react? So,
Yeah.
like, throughout 8-10, you were getting ready to go ham on these crystals again, right? After the plank was moved. And Oscar is offering you a break, right?
Yeah, I say sounds good. Let's switch.
Mm-hmm.
And it might be best because, you know, naturally, Oscar is a full-on man, so he can work a lot faster than a halfling can.
Damn, that shit sounds like the
Yeah.
biggest insult.
So, sorry, Bilbo, but you're not supposed to be doing all this work. I mean, Oscar is able to do 3 crystals in a minute without even exerting himself, whereas you are going ham, only able to extract 2 crystals after trying your darn hardest, right? You're like sweating so hard.
You did good. You did good.
So, yeah, let's not put Bilbo at any more risk. He's gonna fall back. He's gonna trade the pickaxe to Oscar. In the meantime, Bilbo, you can rest up.
Dwarves were. I thought dwarves were good at mining.
Yeah, dwarves are very good at mining. Dwarves do construction work and all that at double the speed, by the way. So dwarves would be able to mine these crystals at twice the speed, for example.
But he's a halfling.
He's a halfling, not a dwarf.
Oh, he's a halfling. I thought he was a dwarf.
No, dwarves are super good miners. Right?
Okay.
So that's when a dwarf would come in handy for sure. Right, construction work, mining, right, super good.
Let's get to work.
Oscar's turn. So Oscar's 8-10, starting the mining extraction of this. I have to move the pickaxes. So. Also, we are 2 hours and 45 minutes in, so your characters are growing high in stress, so morale is slowly and surely being depleted, and we're about to wrap the game up soon, right? We'll have to haul out with whatever loot we've got. Let's see. But
I'm down for like 2 more hours of this. Let's just keep rolling. We got it. We're gonna get these fucking crystals.
Bro. Some of us got shit to do.
Yeah, I've got work. I've got a shift coming up, so.
Yeah, I got work too, but you know, I'm just gonna struggle. That's how you do it.
I have to go to bed for school soon, so.
Yeah,
right.
so let's focus up. In 20 minutes, we can finish this off, all right? We just focus, okay?
Yeah, I think we're all basically good. We can just stand guard and let them work.
Carl, you.
So pickaxe.
It's kind of illegal for DM to miss his job, though.
Alright. Schnauzer. What do you want to do? Oh yeah, you made your way to the works area, so it's 8:10 right now. You want to just start mining, right?
Yeah.
Alright.
Do it at double rate, bro.
You guys want to exert, both of you? Oscar and Schnauzer, you guys want to exert yourself here?
Yeah, sure.
Alright.
Sure.
So, you'll mine hard for the next minute or so, right? However long you want to mine. You can mine hard for up to 10 minutes. Arthur. Do you want to just keep guard at the entrance, or you want to join them for some work?
I'm gonna move in. Can I pass my art list off, Mitch?
To Mitchell?
And
Is it loaded currently?
Yeah, it's currently loaded.
I mean, you can hand it to me.
You could set it.
I'll
you could
give
set
my-
it against the wall if you
This will
want.
probably consume both of our, finish your turn because I have to holster my shield.
That's fine, bro.
So-
I'll place it on the ground for you, and then that way I can get the pickaxes.
You can set it against the wall before you start working,
Yeah,
so you can just grab
Okay,
it.
I'll do that then. I'll
Like a
get
rifle.
against the wall with the arrow aiming to the ground, yeah, and then I'll start mining.
Yeah, the reason you can't place an arbor list on the ground is it has a trigger mechanism that's a giant metal lever on the bottom of the
Yeah.
It's
No,
basically
yeah.
2x4, right? So you can shoot me in the leg.
Yeah. No, yeah, I'll have that shit aimed the fucking trigger away from the wall so it doesn't accidentally trigger.
You're good. I got it from you. Don't worry.
All right, you'll rest it against the cave wall here. A loaded arbalist. Yeah, as long as it's leaning up against the wall and not flagging anyone, then you're good.
That would make a good trap.
Yep, a lot of traps are made of lever mechanisms and bolts. All that. Let's see. The only issue is accuracy in the area that it fires down. So it's really good in, treasure chest, for example, a needle trap, right? Or a door handle, or a narrow space, right, where there's guaranteed it's going to get a hit, right? Let's see. Anyway, Arthur, let me remove the arbalist from your inventory, so you can get to work and grab that pickaxe and start working.
Yep.
Alright.
Let's get this one.
And you can exert yourself as well. Force doors against these.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
For sure.
Lumberjack, you were outside looking for goblins. There were no signs of goblins outside, except there were some small footprints headed north into the cave, right? They are fresh tracks. So maybe there are goblins somewhere in the cave further in, right? Perhaps not at this entry cave, right? Because this is like the actual entrance, right? So naturally there wouldn't be any goblins here. Maybe further and deeper into the cave, you might find some.
I shall wait.
just want to wait outside?
Yep.
Okay. Alright. From 8:10 to 8:11. Right, so turn 8:11, starting with Goose here. You're just continually keeping watch to the west.
I'm chilling.
Do you have to do a noise check?
Yep, I'm chilling.
Clear. Right.
I didn't blur. What the hell? That's weird.
Alright, so yep, you're on guard to the west. Carl, you just want to keep waiting here with Goose?
Yep. I'm gonna actually make a listen check and see if I can hear anything moving around.
Are you listening toward the west? Listen checks is to hear approaching monsters. Okay. Alright.
Can I see the sound?
So you're listening carefully for the next minute or so. That's a lot of time to actually clearly hear something, because it's a 1 in 6 chance typically. So you'll get your results in at the start of your next turn, actually, if you actually heard anything throughout this minute. But you're on guard. When you're on guard, you're actually considered to be already listening. So for any movement, yeah, it's the same thing. Active and passive listening. So active listening just means that you're listening for a particular sound, and then passive listening is, you're just there, ears open to anything to react to, right? Passive is reactionary, active is, you're actively doing something. So you're actively listening for particularly wandering monsters or approaching monsters toward the west, whereas Goose is just on guard, listening for almost anything to react to. Oscar, throughout this past minute, now that it is currently 8:11, so 8:10 to 8:11, you extracted or mined 3 crystals. Okay, so adding to our pile, Bilbo is going to be the loader.
While exerting
or
myself?
not, exerting yourself in that case.
No, exerting yourself is 3 per turn.
So if you exert yourself, it's 1 every other turn. But if you exert on average, you would get it'd be it'd be about not 6, but maybe like 5. Yeah, because on average. So
my bad, because you're a normal human.
Yeah. So. All right, so you would get about maybe 5, or because we know basically, if you exert yourself, you're able to exert yourself 2/3 of the time, or 1/3 of the time, successfully. So that's about 32% chance. So in that case, 50% chance. We'll just roll the dice to see how many you got then. So basically, if you exert yourself, it's a 2 in 6 chance that you get you successfully force doors and get 2. You're doing a force doors check to work at double the rate.
Yeah. Yeah.
For a single crystal.
Yeah. Let me roll the force doors check. That is a 5.
All right, failed. I'm not gonna have you roll these because there's a whole bunch of them, so I'm not gonna. We're not gonna waste the time. So basically, you're doing a force doors check 6 times. You already did 1, so here's the other. Yeah, and successfully you got 1 more extra this turn. What's your strength?
It's 8, I think.
Okay, so 1 in 6 actually. So you have a 1 in 6 chance to exert. You'll exert yourself once throughout the turn.
Okay.
And therefore, you extracted 4 crystals that turn. So we're at 11. Okay. All right, and then Arthur will do the same. If he exerts himself, he will mine at twice the rate possibly, or possible chance.
Yep, I'm exerting.
Okay. So on average, probably just go with the average,
Ego lifting contest.
which is just a 50% increase to what you will mine typically. So we'll do that so we don't have to roll the dice, because that's kind of annoying. So on average, you're able to, in a normal turn, normal minute, you're extracting 3 crystals, so 50% increase would be about maybe 1 or 2 crystals extra. So we'll do like every other increment. So since you got, we'll do 2 this time. Since you got 1, we'll do 2 for you. And you're a fighter, your strength is high, right? So yeah, we'll round it up to 2 then. So you got 5 crystals this turn. Alright. In that case, we're at 16. Schnauzer was working pretty hard. Same thing, he was exerting himself. He's a magic user. I don't know if he's very strong though.
11.
Average strength. So we'll go with 1 extra. So you get 4. So we're at 20s. Okay, so you exert yourself. You got 1 extra. Arthur got 2 extra, and Oscar got 1 extra that turn. So we're at 20 crystals total, which is worth 200 copper pieces, right? And we are running out of game time. We're at 2 hours and 55 minutes, so we'll wrap it up here. We actually hear an incoming enemy force to the east. Mitchell hears this on his shift, right? But we're out of game time, so we're gonna wrap it up here. All right.
Dan,
What's up?
Could you let me run? Could you let me run around and load the pickaxe since I got good strength? We can just get a whole bunch and get out of here.
We're already out of time, bro. It's 2 hours and 55 minutes.
All right, I tried.
So we need time to actually reward your crew. Because I have to get off by 3 o'clock so I can get ready for my shift.
You're good.
So
Do your thing.
I don't know how long you guys take for post game, so I'm not trying to be late.
Sorry.
All right.
Team fucking retards.
Whoa. No, I'm retarded, but like, nah, y'all are normal, so you have no excuses.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was fun, guys. Like, yeah.
No, so the thing is, right, with this kind of mission, ideally, everybody moves into the cave. We all have our gear ahead of time, right?
Are you guys bringing your planes with you?
That's
Or
why
are you leaving it behind?
Assigned the first 3 people that were going to be holding the east and west, right? And then you would follow in with the tools, and you would start mining. Mining creates a lot of noise, creates a lot of enemies, right? So the choke points allow me and him to hold, since we're fighters with high, we can fight multiple people at a time, right? And
We did go a couple rounds of minings, and they just never showed up. So,
they were about to. The thing is, we only had actually the 3 pickaxes on this at one time for 1 whole turn, right? For each person to go, it was 1 time that happened. And it took us 2.5 hours to do that, right? We had 4 pickaxes total. We had a mule, we had a cart, we had a bunch of shit, right?
We had people causing delays so intentionally.
All right. Do we want the wooden planks, or are you gonna leave it at the caves for the next crew?
Just leave it there, though.
Okay.
Go ahead. Yeah, go
Do we want to recover this 10-foot pole or leave it there? There was a 10-foot pole left behind by someone. Are we leaving that?
Throw the cart. I don't even give a fuck.
Okay. I guess if you leave it there, the crew can use it. Oh, you want to take it? Okay.
Yep.
Whose cart? Who wants it?
Throw to mine.
Even me, I guess.
Okay, I need an actual answer, like one answer. I don't know who.
Give it to him.
Okay.
Give me. That's fine.
By the way,
I would have picked up my arbalist from the floor.
Yep, I got you.
He's gonna get there, don't worry. Yeah.
Thank you.
Schnauzer put in his hand card.
Well, thank you for running it. We appreciate it. I think it was pretty decent.
Yep, we're not done yet. So, like I said, we have post game to do, which is getting you guys your rewards. That's why I wanted to wrap it up sooner, because I know we're gonna go overtime anyway. I know if I give you guys extra time, there's only a 50-50 chance you would be more successful, and of course we'd be late, and I wouldn't have time to do your post game then. So
Yeah.
we gotta do your post game now. So post game, of course, is your results and pastime activities and such.
Are they all gonna about to level up since they're zeros? What is that?
No, they're level 1.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Oh, okay.
All right. Anyway, rewards. We'll start with experience. You hold out 20 crystals, which is worth 200 coppers, which is worth 2 gold, which is worth 2 XP. Right. So you got 2 XP for the loot you hold out, and you got 2 XP for the spider you killed. 4 XP run. That's all your large crew managed to accomplish, right, throughout this delve, right? The expectation is typically you want one guy to be in charge of getting at least 1 experience for your crew, but it's alright. A lot of you, just stood your ground and kept guard over the miners, which is good. But maybe next time, if you're willing or willing to take the risk, naturally, all those guys who were on guard shift could have been maybe pushing out to hunt monsters while the other guys looted treasure, right? Maybe 1 or 2 guards left, but that's all you really need, right? And the other guys can go hunting. It's alright. We did what we could. Okay. So we got the crystals. Good to go. We got 4 XP. And unfortunately, we were not able to recover the spider. So no treasure for that. Let's see.
Yeah.
That's all the progress
Yeah,
you made.
The reason why I did it the way I did is because I suspected the people that were in our game were going to be trolls. And so.
Well, I mean, no,
that's
not
why
even
I
that, though. I mean, if that's
Right.
your reason, that sucks. I was just worried that, you know, everybody's gonna fucking die. They're all new.
Well,
So, like, if we stand at the 2 choke points and they mine, they make money, they get good gear, then we actually do something, right? They kind of get a handle of the game, you know? But I guess, you know, I didn't know that.
most of these people actually know what they're doing. That's the bad part.
Yeah.
If you guys ever suspect someone of being an enemy to your crew, you can vote them off the crew, right? So.
Hey, if y'all want to point a finger, like, speak up. Like, oh,
If you don't like something, speak up, right?
Lumberjack.
So,
if you didn't like Lumberjack for whatever
right,
reason, you could have voted him off the crew.
Personally, after I interacted with him, I would say that if he doesn't meaningfully clean up his act, you know,
he's not going to.
Yeah. Well.
Dude, I fucking helped the crew. You did nothing. You did
Okay,
literally
kick him out. Yeah, no, kick him out. I'm all in favor. Everybody that wants to kick him,
you also stood guard. What are you talking about? You also stood guard. You did nothing as well. So don't point all the blame on me.
Before we have any other discussions on crew members and all that, let's go over the rewards. So 20 crystals was worth 200 copper pieces, which is a decent haul. I suppose better than the last crew, right? So 200 copper pieces, and now we gotta divvy it up, right? We gotta do the shares. So naturally, most of you are entitled to an equal share, which is considered a full share or 2 shares, right? For whatever reason, does anyone think any particular member deserves less or more, right?
Well, drinking on the job's unacceptable. Bilbo did a fantastic job, right? Everybody that mined, I think, should definitely get a portion. I'm at the point where none of this XP or gold really matters to me. I lost my equipment, but it's whatever. I don't really care.
I would say we need to reimburse Goose for the stuff that he bought.
We both bought stuff, so.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I wouldn't worry about it.
I deserve at least a standard share, I believe, because I did quite a bit.
I think everybody but Lumberjack deserves a standard share.
I'm with that. Yeah.
Let's take turns and figure out everyone's share.
I literally did my job. Like, what are you
So,
talking about?
Drink on the job.
starting with Bilbo, do you guys think that Bilbo deserves a higher share? Does he deserve?
I think Bilbo can have my share.
Yeah, give the half share that we were going to give to Lumberjack to Bilbo. I'm cool with that.
So he will get 3 shares.
Give him Bilbo my share too.
All right,
you can't do that, dude. I agreed to share.
What? Do something about it.
You said you want to give half your. All right, please
I did my
let me of course mediate this conversation. All right, so we can get this done. So, Sneaky. Naturally, they can't one person can't choose what happens to you, but if the whole crew is against you, that's just how it's gonna be, right? So I don't think the whole crew is against you, right? It's just one particular member. Let's try to not speak out of turn. Okay, so right now we are trying to discuss Bilbo's share of the spoil. So it sounds to me that your crew is all in agreement that he deserves at least 3 shares, right? So an equal share is 2 shares, by the way. So Bilbo's getting 3 shares, but one of your members has volunteered half of their own share to him. I think it's Mitchell. So you'll give one of your shares and you'll keep 1 share for yourself, right? So he gets 4 shares. Mitchell gets 1 share, right? So a half share. All right, Arthur, he gets 2 shares.
I thank Mitchell from the bottom of my heart.
Hey man, listen. You can ride on my shoulders any day.
All right, good job, Bilbo. You did good today. All right. Despite your small size, yeah, you actually got some work done. We'll see.
Bilbo Crystal Baggins, dog.
Arthur, 2 shares, equal share. Is there one on any objections? Okay, good. Goose, 2 shares. Any objections, or should he get more since he was sponsoring the crew? So Bill was getting 4 shares. Should Goose get 3 or 2 or 4 as well?
I say give Goose 4 or 5.
Just basic share is fine.
All right, he just wants an equal share. Schnauzer, does he deserve 2, 1, or 3 or 4 shares?
Fair share.
A fair share. All right, Carav, fair share as well.
Yep, fair share.
Yeah.
Carl, fair share.
Fair.
Okay. He stood guard. I think. Right. He helped lead the
He
animal.
brought the planks. He brought the planks. That's what's
Hold on.
saving him right now.
Hold on. Let me say everything that I did. So I loaded the planks. I helped load the planks
I was
onto
here
the
for
mule. I pulled the mule. I unloaded the planks. I put the planks down.
I know what you did.
And I
You
stood guard.
deserve a fair share because of the planks.
Thank you.
Oscar, does he deserve a fair share? Let's see what he did. He mined a little bit at the end, right?
Fair.
Yeah. And may I say something, or should I wait until it's
Sure, it's your turn.
Okay. So I think Lumberjack.
We're not discussing his share yet.
He
but-
was-
This is about to turn into Jerry Springer, bro.
Go ahead.
Okay.
Do you have something to say?
So I can't say that until his.
Okay, so yeah, for Lumberjack share, I already can hear that most of you are against Lumberjack. Does he at least deserve one share, like a half share?
No.
I think if he gets
I
to play
personally
again,
don't think so.
I think if he gets to play again, he's lucky.
You guys
Wait,
want to
dude,
vote
that
him off the
isn't
crew?
even fair. What? Like, you guys all stood guard too, and you're getting a full share. That's not fair.
You drank on the job. They didn't.
You
You
also,
yelled
you
loud,
also,
possible
you
enemies
also took
to
valuable
get enemies
equipment,
to
Alright.
wasted
attack.
time. Yeah.
I hear a lot of
big enemies. Also,
disagreements.
No,
you're
I
fucking
was.
annoying.
I praised
Congratulations.
the god.
Right?
I praised
Yeah, you
the
are
god.
pretty
I did
annoying.
my role.
And not only that, you're good at it, which means you're smart enough to know
Vote him
that.
out.
And I'm not okay with that.
All right.
I literally did my role.
Any objections to voting
What?
him out of the crew? Does anyone want to keep Lumberjack in the crew?
Yeah, I want him gone.
I want him gone.
All right. Thanks for. Sorry, Sneaky, but it is what it is. Thanks for playing. Until next time. All right.
Oh.
That made just 2.5 hours worth of everything. It was.
Yeah, it really did.
What? Wait,
I
who just
couldn't-
left? Wait, what?
No, I banned him. All right.
Oh no, he left.
Thank you.
Like, no, you kicked him, but there was someone else that just left. No.
I don't know. That was him.
6, 7, 8.
All right. So you guys
Oh, no,
vote him out
yeah,
of the
like-
campaign. Yeah, it wasn't. He knew shit, but he definitely was a bit
Beat him to the
disruptive.
snakes.
So he's been voted out of the crew. That's it. Right. When you guys get back to base camp, you fire him from the crew.
Split
Right.
his share.
Yeah, we can move on. He's gone.
Alright,
Nobody
so-
has to worry about him anymore.
We know that Bell was getting 4 shares. Mitchell's getting 1 share, and the rest of you are getting 2 shares.
Bilbo can't believe the generosity.
To make the math easier, we're gonna give
horrible
Bilbo.
fucking treatment. He just waited.
To make the math easier, we want to have even shares. So we have odd shares right now. So if we can make it even, that would be best. So does anyone deserve?
Just-
maybe because
Just take
he's
one from me
getting
and give it to
4.
him. That's fine.
Okay.
Does anybody else deserve another share?
So
I can give some
think
of mine.
the
Like,
second-
I'd
the
give
second
no,
guy-
two
the thing
away.
is, you can give or we can take, right? It doesn't matter as long as we have
I
an
have one
equal
left,
number of
right?
shares.
Or no?
No, that's not the thing. All right. So math wise, we could give someone a share, or we can take someone's share, right, to make it an even number. Does it make sense? Because when we divide
Just
it,
give him
the
one of mine,
200.
DM.
Okay, so you want a half share? So it's either you take a half share or someone takes
That's
an extra share. Does that make sense? So we can either take away or we can give.
I give CARAV my share. Or we get my bad. You gave my my.
You should at least take half
give
a
CARAV
share
the
so
extra
you actually
share.
get something out of this, right?
Me?
Yeah,
Nah,
you're
dude,
getting
we
one
got the-
share
we
so
got the
far.
troll. That's my.
Okay, so you don't want to share?
No, bro, they're alive. That's all that matters.
Okay,
You can
so
just give
if
him an
we
XP
take away all
and
his
I can
share,
share.
then that's easier. Yeah, so because
Yeah,
as long as we
give
have
it
an
to
even
CARAV.
number of shares, we don't have
CARAV
to
was
give.
the second one to start mining.
All right.
He's
Now,
still alive,
now we're
but, like,
putting
you
into
gotta fuck
odd.
with the
If
guy.
we do
I
that,
like
it's not sharing, right?
What the
Okay,
what the
guys,
fuck does that mean?
you guys understand what? Okay, listen. Math wise, Belbo's getting 4 shares. Everyone here's getting 2 shares, right? And you're getting
I see.
1 share,
You
and that
need
makes
an
it an
number.
odd number to divide 200 against, right? So if you take either 2 shares yourself, it's easier, or if you take 0 shares, it's easier. Now, if you took
I
0
take,
shares,
I
then
take
you
2
give,
shares.
take 2
Dungeon
shares.
Master,
Okay.
I'll take 0
I
shares.
take 2
I'll
shares.
take
Hey, next time, bro, CARAV, if you need something, I got you. I got money for you.
Dungeon Master,
yeah,
I'll
man,
take
appreciate it.
0
Guys.
shares since people are okay with me getting XP.
You got no. You use gold to buy XP.
So
and
we're
you
good.
don't have
We
enough
already
right
got the
now.
numbers figured
We
out.
really
We
need
can
to
move on.
reconsider.
No XP.
All right.
Yeah.
Can we?
Moving on.
Are we happy with the current shares, or do we need to make more changes? Gosh.
I
dang.
have no problem with anything.
Okay. Kyle, are you okay with this? You sound like you have a problem with
I'm
it.
okay.
I mean, technically, I threw a stone at that spider, but I mean, we're not talking about it, so I mean,
Shit,
it's cool.
bro. That shit was worth it.
Okay.
I just want to get XP is all.
All right.
Listen, the way you get XP, right? is
We'll
you play
divvy the
game
shares now.
multiple times a month.
So now that we divvy the shares, the math should be a little easier. So you all should get 1 share and he should get 2. So therefore, this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So we can divide 200 by 9. Let's see.
It's almost 10. Like,
All right, it's gonna be 22 for all of you guys. It's gonna be 44 for Bilbo, and there might be some remainder. So let me double check. 22 times 9 is 1. So there's 2 extra. So we'll just give it to Bilbo. So in the end, Bilbo gets 46 coppers, and everyone else gets 22 coppers, right, for their shares. All right, let me annotate this real quick. So Arthur received 22 coppers. Remind me when we get to it.
I'm just happy I survived.
Bilbo
like,
received 22. You're at 25. Or no, wait, you received 46. So 46. You're at 49 now.
I'm rich now.
Yes, sir. Carl, you received 22, so you're at 28 now. The meal is being put back onto. What was it? Mitchell. Right. Here we go. Alright, back up here. We left off with Oscar. You received 22, so you're at 36 coppers, or 34 coppers now. Goose, you received 22 as well. Schnauzer, you received 22. CARAV, you received your 22. Lumberjack, you received your, or he received 0. He was kicked on the crew.
Fucking ban, bitch.
Alright, so yeah, he was
weapons does Lumberjack have? But...
Does he have any money? Can I sue for fucking wasted potential gains?
Yeah.
Want alimony for my time spent.
maybe his prayers were really working, guys. Maybe we were just a little harsh that like he was lazy and drunk. Cleric.
Alright.
we weren't
Hewelin
harsh enough.
received
If I
22.
wasn't level 3 and confident I could crush whatever he was calling over, I would have killed him.
Yeah, I would have too.
32.
Let's just sell all of this stuff.
Alright, when it comes to experience, only 4 experience was gained, so only 4 if you can get 1, or there's only 4 experience to divvy out. So who should get it?
I mean, clearly Bilbo gets 1. Like, clearly.
Okay, we need 3 more.
I would like to claim it since I was pretty good at shooting that spider.
Okay.
No, we're claiming XP now.
Any objections?
Yeah. I would like XP, but I'm fine. So.
Goose took 1. Any objections?
No.
Okay, and then it sounded like Carl wanted to take 1.
I'll-
Any objections?
No.
Nope.
Alright, last
Yeah,
XP.
last.
Who's taking the last one?
I want it.
I'll take it.
We need, there's 1 left, so who? Between the 2 of you.
I'll
Oh,
take
damn,
it.
Ethan could have leveled? That's crazy.
I'm
That's
so
crazy.
close. I'm so
Damn,
close.
bro. Yeah, you guys fucked
Alright,
up.
so-
Give him 1, and then maybe
Yeah,
he'll
I'll give
level
my
up next.
XP to Ethan too.
Yeah, that's a solid move. That's Bilbo for you right there, buddy.
So it was
leveled up.
Ethan.
Yeah, I got the money.
Bilbo swaggin'.
Alright, and then
Yeah, bro.
it was
Holy shit.
so
I can
Oscar took
spend-
1, and then there was 1 more person who took it. It was Schnauzer, right? Okay, there we go.
Carl got 1. Carl, Goose.
Alright. So yeah, it was Schnauzer, Carl, Goose, and Oscar. Okay, no one leveled up. I'm not sure what you guys were talking about, but
Dungeon Man.
Wait, it said I thought it was 24 out of 24 because we gave.
he had
Bilbo
22.
his XP.
No,
He was supposed to
Yeah,
get 2.
22.
Can I spend
Carl-
Schnauzer wasn't supposed to.
Carl and
copper?
Schnauzer and Oscar and fucking yeah, and then Goose took it. There's only 4. I don't know if you guys are getting the 5th.
Oscar is Ethan. He had 1, and then Bilbo gave him his, I thought.
No,
Yeah, but
Schnauzer took 1. These were the 4 names that I heard. That's 4 XP, 1 for each of them.
Okay.
Right.
I didn't
Wait,
realize.
okay.
Schnauzer said he wanted 1 too, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Just deduct it from Carl and give it to the guy. He needs his level up. It's important.
Hey, now I like Carl.
Thank you.
Yeah. And I have 100 copper. I can promote.
All right, you're getting
You
promoted.
don't need to spend it, bro.
So
Fuck yeah, let's go.
you're T3 now.
Level 3
That's a big deal, dude.
It is a big deal. So you hit level 3.
It'll be a big deal. It'll be a big deal next session.
You now gain the rank of captain
He's gonna
of our
die
campaign. So you're a
immediately.
captain now in the campaign, from sergeant to captain.
Alright.
Right. And as Captain Oscar, the little thief, which is known as the, so we got apprentice, footpad, and then I think it's robber, or yeah, I think
Master
it's
pocket fingerer.
So let's do the robber, right? You're now first gonna gain an ability score increase. Which ability do you want to improve? You want to bring Constitution to 18? Or you want to increase your strength?
I am going to. Fuck it. Yeah, let's increase Constitution to 18.
All right, and let's. You want to reroll all your hit points then, or do you just want to roll an additional D4 and +1 bonus?
I roll additional D4.
Okay, and you get a +1 bonus. So go ahead and roll a D4.
Where's my D4? There it is. And don't I get a +3 to with my con?
Oh yeah, it's a +3, not +1. So it's +3. So a D4 +3.
That is a 3. There we go.
So you get 6 total then. So you're at 18 hit points now.
I gotta get ready for work tomorrow.
All good. Have a good night. And that's
Yep.
that's the wrap of your promotion. So congratulations, you are now Oscar, the 3rd level thief. Right? We haven't had a level 3 thief in a long while. So congrats.
Yeah, I made it.
Let me fix your name.
Dies instantly.
All right. It was a pleasure, gentlemen. Have a good rest of your day. I'm gonna head out.
Bye.
Be safe, buddy.
Take care, guys. Thanks for playing.
Good game. See y'all
GG's.
later.
Yeah.
You're the best.
I appreciate.
Oh, well, you're good, man. I know it's important to hit those milestones.
Oh my